Yo, people, welcome back to another watch along. Big up your damn selves in the building. Make sure you smash all the icons and that. We are back and the lineups are on screen. I believe we've got some big team news to discuss today. There's a lot of surprises. There's a lot of happy surprises, but big up your damn selves. I hope you guys are well. I'm very intrigued by what's going on here today. First of all, my favorite pairing, my favorite wing pairing, both of them absent from today's atrocities. I don't know where they are, Neto and Garnacho. I don't know where you are, but I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing good. We will miss you dearly today, but we'll crack on. Do you know what I mean? We'll crack on. We'll get by. We'll get by today. You just, whatever's going on, wish you the very best. I'm going to go through the quotes. I've not checked Twitter. I don't know what's going on. It's very rarely that you don't see both of them. And we're going to pay the price maybe off the bench. We ain't got many attacking options. But I think they need a rest anyway. I think, they've played a lot of football. They need to recuperate. They need to recover. There's a lot of players coming back from injury. Speaking of recovery, Levi Colwell's on the bench. Reece James is on the bench. So there's quite a few players that we haven't seen in a long time, especially Colwell. I mean, we haven't seen him since the Club World Cup. When Colwell was here, Maresca was manager. He missed an entire Liam Rosenior era. This Levi Colwell brother didn't see a glimpse of it. Not one bit. How is that? That man missed an entire managerial stint. He don't know nothing about nothing. That guy, he won the Club World Cup and we ain't seen him since. He doesn't know the trauma we've gone through. He doesn't know the heartbreak we've gone through. He hasn't seen us exit multiple cup competitions. This brother just missed it all and come back for what, an FA Cup final? My goodness, this guy ain't seen shit. This brother ain't seen shit. Last time he was playing, we were lifting the Club World Cup. This is crazy. Fofana's back, Hato. Like I said, there's barely any attacking options on the bench. Neto seems to be injured. I don't know where Garnacho is. Let me see if I can find some quotes. But yeah, so Derry starts. That's a big bit of team news is Jesse Derry starts. Speaking of Jesse's, I watched Breaking Bad. I finished it now. What an ending. However, I'm now watching the film, which Jesse is the main star. And I can't lie, I'm an hour in. And I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm bored. So, I don't know if I'm going to finish that one. But that main character Jesse film, boy, I don't know what the hell they're cooking up there, but that shit is ass. That shit is ass. All right, let me see here. So, no Anderson, no Chris Wood, no Gibbs-White for Nottingham Forest. Obviously, they have the second leg of their Europa League semi-final against Aston Villa at Villa Park, I believe, on Thursday. The questions coming into this game was, were they going to rest? Were they going to take it lightly? They are on 39 points, so technically they're not safe. They could do with one more win would guarantee safety, I believe. A draw, 40-point magical mark. I remember last season, the points that you needed to stay up were atrocious. This season, it's going to be something respectable because everybody's fighting for their lives in Tottenham and West Ham. But there's no Milinkovic as well at the back. And I don't know if Murillo is injured or what. So there's so many players missing for Nottingham Forest. We should be beating them now that I'm seeing the teams. We have got pretty much our strongest team out there, apart from obviously the fact that Neto is not available. You can't really say that Jesse Derry's better than Neto at this point, but I'm certainly more excited to see him than Neto, I'd say, on that left-hand side. And yeah, Nottingham Forest have taken quite a few players out of this. They're all on the bench, actually. As you can see on the graphic, Hutchinson's also on the bench, former Chelsea player. It looks like Murillo is injured. Yeah, got a knock. Ola Aina picked up a knock as well in the midweek game. Callum Hudson-Odoi is injured. So there's quite a lot of guys missing. Sangare is injured as well. So we should be beating Forest with that team that they've got out there, with the players that they've got missing, and also with the players that we've got out there. Obviously, Enzo Fernandez, Lavia, Caicedo, Palmer. Palmer's back. And the centre-back pairing, he's gone with what worked, I guess, in the previous game against Leeds in the FA Cup semi-final. It's been 7 days and 7 nights since we spoke about Chelsea on this channel. It is what it is. we didn't have much football to play. But Chalobah and Tosin kept a clean sheet. And Tosin, Yes, we want him sold. Like, that's no doubt about that. Nothing's going to change my mind in this last couple of games. But he was actually good in the cup final, to be fair to him. And we know Nottingham Forest probably do have a bit of a physical presence up there. I believe there's a certain Nigerian striker that's going to want to do some damage next to Jesus. So they're going to need to mark up there on the set pieces and on the free kicks and corners and long throws if they take any. So I'm not really too angry about that. You got to keep the same sentiment about Perrin. Fofana's been awful. Fofana's been awful, especially this year since Rossini really came in, got the first few games out the way. Okay, even West Ham at home, disgusting defensive performance in the first half. I can't really vouch for Fofana to be coming back in here. If Colwell was fully fit, then maybe. But even then, I don't really want to see too much of Colwell in the league. If he gets his fitness up and he gets little bits of minutes here and there, builds himself up for the FA Cup final, maybe he can start in that final. That would be brilliant in terms of in possession, build up play. But I'm not trying to rush Colwell back into Premier League dead rubbers fighting for sixth. Kill two birds with one stone. You want Europa League football, go and win the FA Cup, get Europa League football. You're not going to get Champions League, most likely, unless Villa do a madness. But yeah, I'm not really looking at all that. What will be, will be. Let's go through the chat. Saying subject 49 is missing. Oh, brother. All right, cool. Let me see what's going on in the chat, and then we're going to get into it. But I'm looking forward to the game now. Now that I've seen the team, especially Derry starting, you know, let's see how he does. It's going to be exciting, at least. YouTubers are idiots. Rate Areola, please, not him. I mean, yeah, like I said, Xabi Alonso is the pick of the bunch right now for me. It's something that at least there's some excitement there because obviously what he did at Leverkusen, even his second season at Leverkusen was always going to be a drop-off, but I thought it was respectable. And then Real Madrid, short stint, but, you know, for Real Madrid to be interested in you in the first place, I think, I don't think we can say Chelsea shouldn't be interested in managers that Real Madrid were interested in. We're not exactly in our finest form. So, yeah, maybe it was never going to work with the whole ego situation that they got over there with Mbappe and Vinny and all those guys. I don't really think Xabi Alonso was necessarily going to be a great marriage, but we don't have those types of forwards. So, yeah. In terms of system and formation, and we have not done strategic enough, clever enough transfer business for anybody to say, oh, we must lean to one certain style of play. You can make a case to say, okay, positional play or, you know, high possession football under Maresca has seen the most success, and it certainly suits Enzo Fernandez in particular, maybe more so than a rock and roll back and forth type football. But, you know, I mean, people say that Enzo Fernandez's future is not even guaranteed. Whatever happens, we're going to have to do a lot of business. It doesn't matter if it's a back three. It doesn't matter if it's a back four. It doesn't matter if it's possession. It doesn't matter if it's back and forth. We'll have to do a lot of business regardless. So it's not like we've built the most, you know, balanced, clear, defined team out there. So I don't really give a damn too much, to be honest. I could see a lot of these players flourishing in multiple different systems. Then you're going to have to just sell the ones that don't make sense. But we all know that's not all going to actually happen the way it should anyway, so there's no point even getting into it. If you don't win, you remain 9th. I don't really care about 9th versus 7th versus 8th versus 10th versus 12th. It's all failure. It's all the same thing. If you're not getting Champions League football via the league, it's failure, which we're not. Now it's the FA Cup. Simple as that. We need to win the FA Cup. People say, oh, you need to finish 6th because you might lose the FA Cup. You lose the FA Cup, it's failure because we need to win a trophy every season. And especially when you have a disgusting league campaign like this, you definitely need to win a trophy. So we have to win the FA Cup. So it's like, for me, that game is do or die regardless of where we finish in the league. So may as well just kill two birds with one stone and just get you Europa. Did you see Aston Villa had 0.05? Yeah, I watched the game. If you got me on Snapchat, I should put the links in the comments, but I've been doing some behind the scenes, fun little clips on Snapchat. Day in the life and that. And yeah, I was watching the game with Tobes, Turkish. It's still up there actually at the moment. I think it's linked on my story. I will get the link added into the description. But yeah, I was watching the game with Toby, Turkish, Skull, and it was a shocking performance from Aston Villa. It really was disgusting. Like, seriously, one of the worst performances you'll see from a team this season in the Premier League. I think we're up there as well with the game against Brighton at the Amex. That was an atrocious, disgusting performance as well. So yeah, it's right up there with one of the worst performances. They literally did not try. Didn't turn up. Didn't put any effort in. Their first shot in the game, I think, came in the second half. It was bad. And now if they don't win against Forest on Thursday, what was it all for? Nothing. So they've got a lot of pressure on them now to win that game on Thursday, even more than they would have had. So let's see how they perform and if it was worth it, if they got the rest. Even with the rest of the starting 11, you look at Villa's second team, it's pure seniors. There's no kids in there. There's no inexperienced individuals. There's Mings. There's, he's played for England. There's Lindelof. He's not very good. He's injury prone, obviously, Man United, but hey ho. Sancho, Barkley, Abraham, Tielemans. It was Maatsen. It was all, for Villa to have that as a second choice lineup, it's not the worst. They've got a lot of depth over there. When they've not got injuries and you actually see their depth in its full light, for Aston Villa, they've got a lot of players, man. I don't know what their wage bill is, but it must be pretty decent. It must be pretty high because they got a lot of senior players. There's no way Palace or Forest are gonna be. We see Forest today; they can't rotate the same way. Do you know what I mean? So it's different ball game. Reece James would have been class under Carrick. Why is that? That's got nothing to do. Those two worlds don't even coexist. That's like me saying Cristiano Ronaldo would have been brilliant under Carlo Ancelotti, Chelsea. How did you manage to even construct said sentence? How did that make sense in your brain? That you don't need to be wondering about them things there. That's like me saying, "Oh, I wonder what it would have been like to be born in the Cayman Islands." It just doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. There's nothing. There's no correlation there. That would never work. That would never happen in the real world. So I don't know what you're doing. Don't wonder. Don't think about said things. It's too far. Too much imagination is being used. If it's not Champions League, I wouldn't take European comp. As a fan, I want European football because I want to watch football Chelsea play as much as possible on a normal day, on a normal circumstances where we're not complete cheeks. I would like to watch us more than once every week. Man United, I remember when we played once a week, right? We played it twice in the last God knows how many years. One time under obviously after the title win, 2015-16 season, and also recently also as well under this ownership. And it's awful. It's absolutely, one game a week is dread. It's despicable. Everybody's playing, everybody's got things to do, and you're just there, and you're playing Monday, by the way. You play one game a week as a big club, TV, Sky, they're going to put you on a Monday night every damn Monday. Just go and ask Man United fans. Every Monday night, we're going to be playing. Monday night football, Monday night football, Monday night football. Terrible for the travelling fans. Terrible for the fans watching at home. Terrible for everybody involved. Disgusting. I'd rather, obviously, Conference League is awful. I don't want Conference League. But I'm not going to lie. I'd rather have Conference League if we were actually going to use it for how you should, which is play the academy kids, give people debuts, give people opportunities, play fringe players. It's not like Conference League really had any impact on the league campaign. It's so piss easy and it's so shit. It can't have any influence over your league campaign. It's really redundant that you're not playing anybody serious until like the final. So it's not going to take a toll on the league season. That would just be a pathetic excuse for a poor window, poor recruitment, poor managerial hire, poor structure, poor running of the club. You can't use Conference League as an excuse for not having a good league season. So that would just be an excuse. So for me, I'd rather something rather than nothing, man. I'll be honest. I can't. One game a week is really just disgusting. I can't lie to you. So I'll take anything. But that's just me. In terms of the club, financially, it's probably better that they don't finish in any European competition. If they don't get Champions League, you're not reaping the rewards of the revenue and the TV money and the sponsor negotiations that you'll probably still not get done anyway. But you'd have a leg to stand on. Europa League is not paying very well, and Conference League is paying absolutely nothing. You may even make a loss because of all the first-class flights. I don't know. So, yeah, it's one of those ones where, because you're going to be under UEFA restrictions for financial fair play, financially, it's going to be an issue to comply and do the transfer business that needs to be done if you qualify for a Europa League or a Conference League. So, from a financial standpoint, from a club standpoint, not having to comply with UEFA financial fair play, only having to focus on Premier League, which is obviously not as strict. That makes sense for them. Do I give a damn about all that? No, not really. People say, oh, we need to get Champions League so we can do this in the window. We got it last year. Last year, was the last chance. And I didn't even want to give the directors a chance last year. And even then, it's like, that is your last chance. Last chance. And I didn't even want to give them that chance. You're world champions. You're in the Champions League. Brother, if you can't get sponsors from the commercials, if you can't get good transfers in, then you ain't never getting that shit in. So I'm not interested in all the little concepts and factors and, we need to do this so their job's easier. They're doing a shit job anyway, man. Just leave that shit at the door. That's why they gotta go. I'm not interested in this, we need to finish here so we can get this and that. Bruv, try enticing players with no European football. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got the money doesn't mean... And you don't want to spend it on wages and, bruv, bruh, don't even bother with me. Don't bother me with all that bollocks, bruv. We're going up against Man United in Champions League, Liverpool in Champions League, Manchester City in Champions League, Arsenal in Champions League. More structure, more stability, more managerial appointment, understanding who's actually in charge. Hey, you want to compete with all that? Because what? You want to compete with all that? Bruh, fuck all that, bruv. That's why I said FA Cup. That's why I said FA Cup. FA Cup's for the fans. It's not for the football. It's not for the hierarchy. You can protest and get your FA Cup winnings because it's not going to help them financially. It's not like FA Cup is for the fans. It goes on Wikipedia. It's history. It's heritage. It's a trophy at Wembley for the first time in 6 attempts, and it doesn't fill up the pockets of Blueco. So it's win-win for everyone. So the FA Cup, the FA Cup, the FA Cup. If this ownership could only just win domestic cups, we would be getting, we would still be able to, we would still be protesting because obviously they're not hitting the heights that they need to hit. They're not getting the money they need to get, but we're still collecting trophies and we're still adding to the cabinet, which is more than most teams can say in their terrible period. So win-win for everyone. Win-win for everyone. So, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Man said dropping frames. I don't know what you're talking about. Dropping frames. Shouldn't be dropping frames. If I'm not, I think I'm in sync. I think I'm all right. But if I'm not, do let me know. All right, cool. Game's kicking off at 3:00. It's a very, very weird kickoff time. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know what's going on. It's bank holiday Monday. We're out here watching Chelsea at 3:00 on a Monday. What is going on, chat? It's very weird. All right, let's see. Super chat. What do you think about us having the most out of ball hold on a second. Out of ball possession in the first phase of the play in the Premier League? Brother, what is that stat? Wait, hold on a second. What do you think about us having the most out of ball possession? Am I blind? Out of ball possession. What does that mean? What do you mean? There was definitely an easier way to say that. Whatever you're saying, there was an easier way to say that. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing that means we're going more direct. I'm guessing, I don't care. I'm not gonna lie. That type of analysis does not bother me. That type of analysis is too much. That's over the top. You play to your strengths. I'm not trying to force feed playing out from the back. If we're going to be making individual errors, we're going to be leading to goals, we're going to be leading to high quality chances for the opposition, going to be leading to shots. I said it when Liam Rossini came in, you're forcing Sanchez to do something that he's not comfortable doing. Give the man variety. Get the ball up the pitch. Against Leeds, we got the ball up the pitch quickly, held the ball up with João Pedro, brought others into play, got opportunities to score in that first half a lot faster than we would have if we was pissing about at the back, playing out the back with players that aren't really great, ball playing wise. So Tosin, yeah, he's good at fizzing a couple balls through the lines, but it's not Levi Colwill. And then Chalobah, it's all right when he's playing on the right hand side of defense. It's decent, but it's not going to change lives. It's not worth the risk at times. So same snap name as all ats on all platforms. Twitter, Matisse Armani. Instagram, Matisse Armani. YouTube, little handle at the bottom under the MAH, Matisse Armani. Same with Snapchat, Matisse Armani. Same thing. So it's very easy. I don't know how I managed to kind of take all of the at for everywhere, but I'm very blessed. TikTok as well, if I said this. Yeah, I managed to just take that everywhere. I'm very happy with that. Usually people have to go and get a little dash or some shit, but I managed to get it everywhere. So we take it. We take it. Where's McQueen? McQueen, Jesse, I don't mind who plays. We're getting a little bit of an option. We're getting something different regardless, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not really too bothered which one plays, to be honest. It's an opportunity. Let's see if he takes it. It's obviously you got Gittins injured, Esteval's injured. When is Esteval actually expected to be back? Because he's injured for the World Cup now. He's not going to be going with Brazil. He needs to probably go for surgery, I think. Obviously, there was a conversation as to whether he was going to go for surgery because he wants to play at the World Cup. I'm so glad that somebody has made the right decision there and not jeopardized his entire career for one World Cup in America with Brazil. I don't know when he's going to be back. I'm assuming... is it a grade 4? I don't even know what a grade 4 is. I've never heard of a grade 4. How long is a grade? That's a long time, no? People say next season, but when next season? I don't expect it to be pre-season. Won't be back till June. Okay. So it's not as bad as I thought. I thought it might be like potentially like midway. Is it not midway through next season? I really didn't anticipate it would. It wasn't a grade 4. Oh, okay. The worst possible, basically tore off the bone. This is what I'm saying. What injury did he get? A complete rupture, out for a year. A year is what I thought, but then some people said it's not a grade 4. Some people are saying it is a grade 4, which is the worst. So if it is a grade 4, it's definitely not going to be pre-season and start next season. I would assume it's going to be at least it's going to be a year. So some people are saying it's a year. Some people are saying it's not. I don't know. We'll see. But it's not good news anyway. That's for sure. I kind of mentally started to... start to legislate for he might actually be out for a year. He's going to be out for a long time. Some people say a maximum of 4 months. He's getting surgery. Yeah, so let's see. Let's see. I have no idea, man. I ain't a doctor. I just know it ain't good. Is everybody happy with the team today before we crack on? Everybody happy with the team? I'm happy with the team. I'm happy with the team, to be honest. It's something fresh with Derry there. But Palmer really needs to step up, man. I can't lie. He has been awful. He has been absolutely awful. Like, way lower than the level of someone that's just not informed. Like, he's just nowhere near it, man. Even when he came on against Leeds. Obviously, circumstances changed. We were basically just defending at that point. But even some of his... he just doesn't move across the ground very well. He's very slow. It looks like he's lost a yard of pace. And he wasn't exactly the quickest anyway. But he looks like he's lost a yard of pace. So yeah, I really need a performance from him today, seriously. Because boy, if we ain't got that, it's getting real dark. It's getting real dark for us. No way he's fully fit. I hope he's not fully fit, because then at least I know why he's playing like this. If he's fully fit and he's playing like this, I'm gonna shit myself. Do you know what I'm saying? At least if he's not fully fit, at this point, that's good news. Because that means we got a reason for this. I hope he's not. Because, boy, I don't want to see what he's like. If he's fully fit and he's playing like this, I don't want to see it. Obviously, Everton play Man City later on today, 8 o'clock kickoff. We will be covering the Champions League games again this week. Got Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid tomorrow, 7 p.m, 7:30 start here on the watch-along. And Bayern Munich versus PSG. I cannot wait for that on Wednesday, 7:30 start as well. That is going to be mouth-watering. So we will be there. Crystal Palace playing Shakhtar Donetsk. I think they're 3-1 up from the first leg. How there? See, this is what I'm saying about Premier League. We talk about Premier League. Premier League is weird because the top teams are not necessarily on the level of Bayern, PSG right now. Definitely not. But people have been digging into the numbers. They've been looking into the minutes played. We saw Dembele rested again. Everybody rested, by the way. Go and look at the lineups for Atletico Madrid, PSG, and Bayern Munich on the weekend. Unrecognizable, literally unrecognizable. Everybody rested. No key players, no starters, apart from maybe Musiala playing up front with Jackson. It was insane because they've got their leagues wrapped up or they're completely out of contention, like Atletico in 4th. But they're not fighting for Champions League. I think they've got quite a big points gap. So, like, it's weird because there's so much money in this league. They haven't been able to necessarily prize the top tier talents. Partly on technical ability. That is partly what it is, I think, when you watch the football on last Tuesday. Partly maybe the games played, the minutes played, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, I'm seeing minutes accumulated that are crazy. They have had some injuries as well, PSG, like Neves, I think he's had a couple injuries this season, so that plays a bit of a part. People talking about his minutes versus Rice's and Zubimendi's, and Caicedo's. But yeah, it's interesting. But then when you go down the leagues and mid-table in these divisions, boy, Premier League is cleaning up. Premier League's cleaning up. West Ham win the Conference League. Crystal Palace probably going to win it. How are Crystal Palace 3-1 up in the first leg against Shakhtar Donetsk? Shakhtar Donetsk used to be a problem. I remember when we used to go play Shakhtar Donetsk, Chelsea in the Champions League. It used to be a problem. Now you got Crystal fucking Palace yeah, who are not even the best version of themselves. They've lost Mark Gurhey, they've lost Elise, they've lost Eze, they've lost bare players over the last couple of years, key players. They went to Ukraine, they went to Shakhtar Donetsk, and they won 3-1. 3-1. What? In the first leg. Do you know how mad that is? People are sleeping on it, but that's crazy. That's a crazy result. And obviously you're going to get a finalist in Villa and Forest as well. So yeah, I mean, last season, obviously, Europa League winners Tottenham, Conference League winners us, West Ham the year before. Now it's going to be like English teams are dominating the lower European competitions. So it probably does show that, yeah, there's a lot of money in this league, a lot of money in this Premier League, and there's a lot of the quality is not. It's not even. We can't compare. The Premier League floor is high. The ceiling, maybe because of partly the games, the competitiveness, because the floor is so high, and then also because of the extra cup competition that most countries don't have, which is we have the Carabao Cup, and then on top of that, the recruitment, because we're not going to pretend that Kvaratskhelia and Martinelli are the same player. Yeah, it's looking like all of those factors included are capping our elite level, like capping our ceiling, but our floor is very high. Yeah, it's mad, man. It's mad. It's crazy what's going on. All right, let's see. Did you see our points with Rossinha and after him? I don't want to see the points with Rossinha right now. I'll be real, bro. Like, I'm over it. I've moved on from that time and that tenure. I'm not even talking about it ever again. It's very similar to Graham Potter. There's nothing to look back on. There's nothing to reflect on. There's nothing to look at. Out of his depth. Never should have been in the job. Simple as that. You piss about, play games, you know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Put people in positions where they shouldn't be. Fast track people to positions they don't warrant. And that's what happens. So fuck about and find out. So I'm not really going to bother with that time period. I'm going to just pretend like it didn't even exist. Like I said, if there's a manager that comes in, they achieve something, they win trophies, I'll reference it. I think out of respect, you have to. It doesn't matter what it is, you know what I mean? You add trophies to the cabinet, you put some sort of winning mentality, some sort of winning appetite into this team that desperately needed it. I'm going to respect it. I'm not going to trash you. I'm not going to cuss you out when you leave. I'm not going to do it. And I'm going to reference you. If you didn't do shit and then you put up nasty records and losses, I'm not going to reference you. I'll be real. We're not going to reference you. We're going to keep it moving. Pretend like you weren't here, and we're just going to keep it stepping, bro. I know, bro. I didn't even enjoy it. I didn't enjoy that time when I was living through it. I certainly ain't going to go and look back on it. It was bad, man. Really, really bad. All right, cool. Let's see. Forest, yeah, so let's just reflect over the league table just so you see where Forest actually are and what the situation is, because how hard are they going to try today? They have made changes. We saw Villa make changes and they didn't even try. I don't expect Forest to be as bad as that. I mean, is it possible to be as bad as Aston Villa were? I'd be amazed. But they are still technically in a battle for survival. They're only on 39 points and they've got tough fixtures coming up. So they've got Manchester United at home Newcastle at home after the Aston Villa second leg, Man United away, and Bournemouth at home. Personally, I think they'll be fine. I do believe they'll be fine. I don't think they're going to get dragged back into it. I think Newcastle at home, with how bad Newcastle have been this season, they're not playing for anything. If Nottingham Forest really, really need to do something, I'm sure they'll do it at home to Newcastle, and then they'll be on 42 points and it'll be a wrap. So I think they'll be fine personally. But I don't think they're going to have that in their heads so much today where they come here and just lie down. I think they're still going to put up some sort of fight. Wouldn't be surprised if they just completely low block it. They're not going to come out all guns blazing, not like Tottenham did yesterday. Low block it, deep line defence, not the most quality in no Gibbs White, no Anderson. So no attempt to try and play us off the park or try and play. Just try and get a point. Play for a point. A point is 40 points. A point is a great result. Especially with the resting, the amount of players rested. So Yeah, let's see. Let's see. It's going to be interesting. But I don't expect it to be like yesterday. Yesterday was almost match fixing. It was that bad. But if Emery picks up a... Listen, the thing is, yeah, as much as we can be angry about it, we have to understand it. I hate to keep blaming us, but it is our fault. And I'm going to spin it, and you ain't going to like to hear it, but it's the facts. We are currently 10 points behind Aston Villa. If we had not been such a disgrace and such a shambles, and we were at least 6th position within a game of Aston Villa don't do what they did yesterday. Because now Aston Villa have to say, oh, Premier League, we might finish 6th. We might finish 7th. Oh, it's competitive. The top 5 race is not finished. Champions League race is not finished in the Premier League. Oh, we have to actually do something. Let's play a stronger team against Tottenham. Let's put the effort in. They didn't have to do that. You can't really get on, outside of the fact that we want Tottenham to be relegated, you can't really get on Aston Villa for resting when they've got a massive semi-final against Forest next. They have no reason to give a shit about the Premier League. They're playing Burnley away next. They're relegated. They can easily win that. They're playing Liverpool at home. Liverpool, they could easily get at least a draw, a result, right? And even after all that, the teams below them, 6 points Bournemouth, it's 7 points to Brentford. None of those teams are going to win all of their games. It's not going to happen. So they don't have any incentive to give a shit. They actually don't. So it's like, again, it all comes back to us. If we were actually doing what we were meant to be doing, stuff like that doesn't get to happen. But we've been so arse to the point where we're not even competing for top 5. We can't even talk about it. We're almost at a point where mathematically it will be impossible. Actually, we are at that point. Actually, not yet. We're almost there. We're one game away from potentially mathematically being impossible to finish top 5. So, you know, you have to take responsibility in this thing, bruv. That's where it is. Repercussions. Actions have consequences, bruv. Play like shit. Give other teams an easy ride at top 5, and then they don't stop. Then they don't care about games that you want to care about, and then things happen. So this is what it is. This is what it is, bruv. I don't know who Serie A Player of the Year is. I can't lie. Serie A is very washed right now. Is very washed. I've not been watching. Serie A is very, very washed. They're in big trouble over there. National team showing it as well. Back-to-back World Cups missing it. Marlon's gone over there from Aston Villa and he's looking like fucking... What was that guy, that Italian guy that went to MLS? Very small guy. Signed from, I think, Juventus. And he went to MLS and he was absolutely ripping it up. Was it Javinko? I can't remember his name. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's him. I don't know why I forgot how to pronounce his name. Not the Napoli guy, no. It was Juventus. I remember him. I just can't remember to pronounce his name. I remember, I used to talk about him more often, but obviously he's not anymore. He was ripping it up. Obviously, Carlos Vela. Yeah, there's other guys that have gone there and ripped it up. But, like, this is what it is for Marlon over there, it seems. Like, they're that brother looking like he was Messi over there in MLS. You know what I'm saying? Looking like he was Messi. So, I don't know, man. Serie A, I don't know. It's not looking good. It's very competitive. You don't know who's going to win the league. It's a lot of fun from that perspective in terms of in-house. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of unpredictability, but the quality right now, boy, it's not good. It's not good, bruv. It's not good at all. All right, let me get this ready. Let me see. Oh, yeah, let me run predictions. I completely forgot. Start a poll. Chelsea versus Forest. Predictions. Surely everybody's going to... Actually, no, let me not say that. I was going to say surely everybody's feeling confident, but let's relax. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Forest win. All right, cool. Would I sell Palmer for 100 million? No, I wouldn't. No. You can't sell your best players, and you certainly can't sell your best players when you've got shit recruitment and you can't trust your ownership to actually replace them with better players or players of their level. So you just be basically making your team worse, and you just basically be becoming a fancy Southampton, where you just sell your best players, and then you end up just falling into mediocrity, which we're already nearly there anyway with this position in this league right now, ninth. So yeah, you don't sell your best players when you're on your arse. You do not start selling your best players. You're not in a position to start bringing in the best players. You don't start selling your best players, because a couple wrong moves from here, and you're actually going to be a team that is expected to finish 7th, 8th, 6th, 9th. Like, before balls even kicked at the start of the season, you're going to look at the squad, you're going to look at the team, and you're going to say, yeah, that should be around about where they finish. And once you get to that point, boy, good luck. You're in big trouble now. Big, big trouble. Even though he's been poor. And also, you don't get 100 million for him in this form anyway. So it's bad for both sides. You know, you don't get 100 million for him in the way he's playing right now. He's not right now, the way he's playing, he's not worth 100 million. So yeah, nobody gets anything, and that's fine with me. He needs to sort it out. Needs to play better. Why you got the strap? To be honest, I couldn't be asked taking him down. I couldn't be asked, and I just want the room to just have the aroma of Spain, El España. You know, I just want Spanish love and appreciation for the country that it is. I need to go more often. I need to visit more places. I've only been Barca. I need to go Madrid. I need to go Seville. I need to go places. Love Spain. It's got everything. Coastlines, sun, mountains. It's a beautiful country. Tuesday, our ops could be in a Champions League final. I don't know if it's dawned on you. I don't know if it's dawned on some of us. Whilst we sit here in the pits of hell, and thankfully with an FA Cup final to look forward to, because that really is getting me through this. If we didn't have an FA Cup final to look forward to, oh my days, it would be hell. But our ops, they could make a Champions League final. We've not seen it since, 2006, is it? Did you lose that final to Barca in 2006? I think so. Sol Campbell got sent off. Eto'o scored, I believe. 10 men. Yeah, all that good stuff. That's the last time they made a Champions League final. And obviously the league, we know, 2004. So it's been, 20 years, 22 years since we've had to face these realities and these conversations. And it's dark. It's dark. So yeah, if a few Spanish flags are in the background, bruh, that's the least of our problems. I'll tell you that. That's just me hopium at this point. And I know the final, we have a lot of confidence on the other side of the draw, but I'm sure everybody had a lot, and they're not us, but I'm sure everybody had a lot of confidence in Bayern Munich when we were playing them in the Allianz Arena. Or people had a lot of confidence in, loads of teams that have got there and have been the underdog. And most times, they're underdog for the right reason. And they're underdog because they're not of the level, and the final showcases that. But anything can happen in a final. It's a one-off game. And even with the level of confidence we have, and I said this last year, we're knocking on the devil's door with this stuff. They got to the semi-final last year. They would have beaten Inter Milan. They would have beaten Inter Milan. If they get there, we're going to be nervous. Until the job is done, until the goals go in, if they go in, we're going to be nervous. It's going to be dark. So, yeah, let's see, man. Let's see. Hopefully things go the right way, but I don't really want to even see that final right now. I just get it all done on Tuesday. Get them out of here. Yeah, Campbell scored. Yeah. You should have seen Tobes and Lawless on Saeed's midday stream earlier. Well, that brother took some time out to go and cuss Lawless on that. Yeah, of course he did, because now when because he's not usually on that panel, is he? But now because and he's probably got the grey cam and he's probably at work. But now because Tottenham have got a result, he's feeling a bit more confident. And that's nice. That's nice. But where were you on that panel, giving it to Lawless when your ass was in the bottom three? It's very convenient timing, isn't it, to come out at woodworks now? I'm telling you, if that London Clubs Carnage was still running, boy, it would be all hell would be breaking loose this season because them two down there fighting for the last spot in relegation, Lawless versus Tobes, Jesus. Boy, that would have been crazy stuff going on there. It would have been mad. Yeah, strange time indeed. This club is finished. But we're still here. Scored the winner. If Almunia closed his legs, Almunia was an awful goalkeeper, man. He was so shit. I can't believe he actually lasted at Arsenal in that goal as long as he did. Like, he was such a clear and obvious player that needed replacing and upgrading for the whole time he was in goal. And I just don't know why it took so long. And then Chesney comes in and he's young and he's got potential, but then he's also just not good enough either. So it was mad. The goalkeeper situation is key, man. You can actually like pinpoint a club's fall off and a club's improvement from their goalkeeper. How serious they take their goalkeeping position. I'm telling you. We had Courtois, we won the league. Ever since then, we've had Kepa. Mendy got serious for a season, won the champs, then back into bullshit again. And it's just, yeah, here we are. Here we are, bruv. Is Garnacho injured? I don't know. No one said anything about him being injured. But he's not here, so I'm assuming he is injured because he would have at least made the bench if he was fully fit. There's no way he wouldn't have. What is... Oh, yeah, Tobes is crashing out because of this Nottingham Forest team. Sorry, Garnacho has got a knock. So is Neto, so they're both on knocks. They're not dropped. So, yeah, they both got knocks. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. All right. 15 minutes to kick off. Let me just catch up on this. Yeah, we're all right. There goes that idea. Update your system. It's too late for all that now. We'll be all right. Who is Derry? Derry is a kid that we signed from Crystal Palace, I believe, when he was maybe, 17? I don't know. I don't know how old he was, 16. And yeah, he's from the under-23s, under-21s team, whatever you want to call it. And because there's injuries to Gittins, to Esteval, to Neto, to Garnacho, which is all four of our wingers, all injured, which is crazy. A little bit of an injury crisis at the wing spot, but I don't think anybody really minds too much because the wingers are just that arse, apart from Esteval. And we haven't really seen enough of Gittins, but it's not looking promising at the moment. He probably needed another season at Dortmund, to be honest. Derry comes in from the academy. So let's see how he does. I'm not going to start building him up to be this saviour, and I'm not going to start gassing him. This is not one of the players that I'm gassing. I like to gas the fullbacks we produce. We produce incredible fullbacks at Cobham. Defenders in general, we've got a great track record. We've had some wingers. We've had some wingers over the years, absolutely. Hudson-Odoi, obviously, before the big injury. We had Jeremy Boga. We had Charlie Masunda. Loads of injuries there as well. Obviously, we've had our fair share of forwards. Solanke, Abraham. We've had, but not world-class level. So not gonna hype it up too much. He's from Palace, but yeah, he's meant to be a talent. But let's see how he does, man. It's a big step up from under-23, under-21 football to Premier League, so I'm not expecting any madness today, to be honest. Let's see how he does. But yeah, we did produce a lot of defenders, bro. It was mad. We've produced a lot of defenders. I don't know what it is, but yeah, that's just our thing. This is not like, when we had Rio and everybody was talking about Rio. I wouldn't say I've seen Derry do anything like Rio yet. You know what I mean? Rio was a talent, but we couldn't keep him. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't keep him. But there was a lot more noise in the academy, and there was a lot more talk in the academy about Rio. And clearly, rightly so, because when he goes into that Liverpool team, you see what he brings, and he's a serious problem. So yeah, let's just see how he does. Hopefully he does well today, because I'd like him to do well, because we don't have great options over there. So if we could see a bit of him towards the end of the season in these kind of, not dead rubbers, but these games, then that would be great. Has anyone suffered as much as Charles Leclerc? That spin out on the last lap was bonkers, bro. Losing the podium and yeah, ugh. With great race though, a lot of entertainment, and Kimi Antonelli 3 wins in a row. It's a bit early to be talking about, you know, WDC, but boy, if he gets that WDC before George, I tell you something, it's gonna be very uncomfortable in that paddock, bro, because that's not no joke. You can excuse the Hamilton one, and you can, you know, but you can't excuse a kid like that just coming out of nowhere and just obliterating you in your own car that you've been working on and working with. Yeah, it's not good. So let's see. But he's a very serious talent. And the thing is with George is very consistent. George will give you good second place, good third place, good consistency. But does he have the X factor? Boy, we're gonna find out this season. But it looks like McLaren got some upgrades as well, so that was nice to see. Obviously, Hamilton's still in the deep depths of hell, finishing in nasty positions. But yeah, man, yeah, it's at least this season it got a three-way fight potentially for in terms of teams, and it's great. I'm not too sure about the overtaking and the purity of it in terms of the purity of the overtaking and the sport. But hey ho, can't have it all. We've got 3 teams fighting at the front. We can't really ask for everything. Can't really complain. Palmer to Derry. A Derry goal would be lovely. A Derry. The Spanish flags will come down tomorrow midnight. Yes, tomorrow going into Wednesday, they will come down. Don't worry. You won't be playing the Spanish team in the final if you get there. So there will be no need for the Spanish flags. From Amazon as well. This is what we love. Amazon. Amazon, good price. They do me good price. Last season, French flags. If you find PSG in the final, I've got my French flags in that cupboard. I'll be taking the French flags back out. If it's Bayern Munich, I'll have to buy some German flags for $17.99. It's not a problem. We will buy them. We will buy them. In fact, if you get to the final, I think it will be a mob thing. I don't even think I'll even be covering it. I think it'll be on the mob, most likely. So I'll have to do the Big Six studio and just put bare flags up. Because Turkey should probably go to the game, which means I've got free reign. I don't give a damn. I'm putting up flags. We're going to be drinking German beer. We're going to be having all German delicacies, flags, everything. And if it's France, bruv, it's all the flags are coming out, bruv. That ain't gonna be no neutral watch along, bro. I can tell you that for free. Happy with the lineup? Yeah, happy with the lineup. Very happy with the lineup. It's fun, it's fresh, it's new. The centre-backs had to stay the same because we actually kept a clean sheet, so we can't complain. So yeah, ain't got no complaints there. 6 minutes to kick off. Make sure the time is on screen. Get your votes in on predictions. And yeah, we're not far from whether or not these guys... Let's just play some decent stuff. Just play some decent stuff, man. You know, it would be nice if you guys just played some decent football. I'm not gonna lie. It would be really, really nice and refreshing, and then it would be fun. Just it would be nice to just watch a good game of football today. We win the game, played good football, scored some goals, and kept it stepping. You know, it's not going to change anything about what needs to happen up and down this club, but it's just a nice little break from all the madness. We just enjoy a 90-minute game if we can. Yeah, let me get this up on screen. Let me see. Such a weird time to be playing. But obviously, it's TV in it, so they want to have this game live and then the City game live. Because usually, previously, you could have maybe doubled up maybe 2 Monday night kickoffs back to back. Well, at the same time, but yeah, they just want everyone on TV, man. That's why you're getting those 8 o'clock slots on Saturday as well. It's all about the TV. Some of the fans are suffering, bro, traveling up and down, but hey ho, this is what it is now. Let me see if I missed any. More Skull content when? Well, hopefully we'll get that recorded this week. Actually, we should get this recorded this week. I mean, we're having a bit of a scheduling issue, like I said on the community post with the guests there. So when we move the set, we move it for both recordings, not just because otherwise it would just be constant upheaval, right? So we move it for our own recording, we move it for the guest recording, because the guest had a late scheduling issue and pulled out, and we didn't get our own recording sorted as well. So it's a bit difficult. There's a lot of football going on, but because I personally don't like. I know you guys. Oh, it's something different. I don't like when this is all the way back there, I don't like it. It's cramped as hell. And it's not as good, in my opinion, for the videos and for the watch along. So I like to have it all the way over here. So yeah, hopefully we should have it sorted this week. But I'll keep you posted. Obviously, we got watch alongs coming up anyway, so it shouldn't be an issue. Need a 2-goal lead by the time both make subs. Yes, you're right, because Forest have got all of their ammunition on the bench, and we have no ammunition on the bench. It couldn't be more different between the two. We have nothing on that bench. Absolutely nothing on that bench. Delap, when he comes on, it's irrelevant at this point. I know in the cup semi-final, he was better. Actually, he didn't even play. I'm giving this guy credit where he didn't even play. Boy, what game was he better in? No, he wasn't better. I was just trying to give him. I think I was just trying to throw him a bone. He's arse. He's been arse. I think I was trying to throw him a bone one day because I just got so tired. You know, sometimes you get. You know what it is, yeah. Sometimes you get so tired of cussing someone, you just want to throw him a bone. I think it was United. I gave him something because I was just like, you hit the bar. I was like, bro. You hit the bar. Maybe once or twice, I can't remember. I just want to give you something. I just want you to leave with something because I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of telling people that you didn't contribute. I'm tired of telling people when you come on, nothing happens. I'm tired of telling people you didn't score a goal. I'm tired. You know when you get tired of cussing? You just want to just throw him a bone? So I started throwing him a bone. I'm throwing him a bone in a game. He didn't even play. He didn't even start. João Pedro was fantastic in that game. I'm trying to say it was the lap. This brother didn't even play. That's how desperate I'm getting with the lap. So yeah, he's on the bench, and if normal service resumes when he comes on, nothing will happen. So, and we got no wingers and no attacking midfielders because we know the centre midfielder is a defensive one. So yeah, you're right. We need to be scoring goals in the first half. We need to be leading the game. If not, we are in big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble. So yeah. Cool. Let's see how this goes. Chat. Right, we're kicking off soon. Timer's going to be on the screen. Where's the timer, actually? There we go. Cool. Oh my God, where is this? There we go. Okay. Cool. Players are walking out. 3 minutes to kick off. Cole Palmer, if you don't mind rising, it would be much appreciated. Since you got that number 10 shirt, things have just been slowly declining in our lives. We might have to give him that 20 shirt back next season, you know. I can't lie. We might have to give Cole Palmer that 20 shirt and just put that 10 shirt on the shelf again. I'm just looking for any potential thing that might just get him back into form. Maybe it's the shirt number. I don't know, man. Maybe the shirt's heavy. I don't know. Who knows, bro? I'll take anything at this point. Anything to get us back on track. He's key. Critical. The only thing that could throw us, which is what they've put up on the template, which I don't think is going to happen, is Enzo Fernandez, if he was to pivot back out onto that left-hand side. I think he did it away at Aston Villa when we won 4-1. And then Palmer played in the 10 and Jesse Derry played on the right. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know why they've put it up like that, but it's something to just bring up because it's happened before under... I think it was Liam Rossini that did that, right? It was him, yeah. So, yeah. Because he really did... he didn't seem to rate Garnacho, so that was his thing that he did. But yeah, I don't think that would be the case. Looks like Forest are playing a 4-4-2. And we go from there. Red card roulette. We've stopped red card roulette, to be fair. We've not really been picking up any red cards. We've just not even really, to pick up a red card, you actually have to give a shit. And we just have been playing like we don't give a shit for a while now. So we've not actually been getting ourselves suspended. I hope Forest win. I want a European... What? I hope Forest win. I want European tournament qualification. Who do you support? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Oh, you must support one of them teams chasing, like Bournemouth, Brentford, Everton, Fulham. Not Fulham. You must support one of them teams. I hear you now. You must support one of them teams. Who do you support? Let me know who you support. There's no pressure on Derry. I don't know what they're saying in the pre-match chat, but there's no pressure on Derry. There's an entire Cole Palmer on the right-hand side playing football, bruv. You know what I'm saying? When Garnacho's on that left-hand side, we literally sometimes, or Neto, sometimes we don't even play over there. We don't even pass the ball over there. We just go down the right, down the right, down the right, down the right. So we're more than capable of being lopsided if we want to and playing only one side and all this. There's no pressure on Derry, man. Go out there, enjoy your football, do what you can do. And if you don't play well, it's really not that deep because we're used to it. We're used to our left wingers putting up shit performances anyway, so it's not going to make any difference. Dollar spent per point should be used to compare teams. Interesting. Brentford go Bees. You're a Brentford fan. Nice club. Very good recruitment. Very well run. Incredible season that you're having, considering where we all predicted you to finish this season with Keith Andrews. Very, very good. Right, we've kicked off. Timer's going to be on screen. Be a bit delayed initially, but I will put it up to speed once I get my bearings. Let me see how far off we actually are. It's not going to be more than 10 seconds. Yeah, 25. 10 off. Nottingham Forest in possession at the moment. Going to sync up on a minute. Nottingham Forest currently in our half with a throw-in. Not going to take it long, thankfully. We're sinking. Cool. Let's see how this all plays out. I don't really feel like a lot of pressure and stress on this game. Like, you know, we've kind of put ourselves in a position where the league games are just, like I said on DR, it's up to the players. If you give a damn, show it. You want to win football matches in the league, put up some sort of respectable points tally, not find yourselves finishing 10th, 11th, 12th. It's up to you. Ball in the box, header. Oh my God! We're 1-0 down inside 2 minutes. It was a free header. Wow! Wow! That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. We're losing already? Fuck. You have to laugh. I wouldn't even cry anyway. I'll be real. I'm not even going to say you have to laugh or you'll cry. You just have to laugh because I wouldn't be crying. Don't shed them tears now. Boy. Nobody challenged this Clark. Who was on the back post? Gusto, yeah? You left Gusto with that Nigerian tank. And you thought you were going to win. Bomba Clark. Nigerian tank versus Gusto on the back post. What a waste of everybody's time and energy. Where are the centre... You come on, you got to mark someone, Chalobah. I don't get this zonal marking in open play. Is that what we're doing? Zonal marking and open play. What happened to just finding your striker and actually getting touch tight? That's the person that's going to head the ball in. The ball's not just going to magically go into the goal by itself. When the cross comes in, the only person that can put that ball in the back of the net is the people in the Nottingham Forest kits, the striker, the two strikers. There's two centre-backs. They should be attached to the two strikers. Why are you standing in no man's land? Far. And then people are saying the goalkeeper could have saved it. Boy. You know what? Like I said, bruv, it's all vibes today, bro. It's all vibes, man. But that's crazy. We're playing against the second string Nottingham Forest. Boy, you're losing. At home. I mean, at home, we're awful, to be fair. If we were going to lose anywhere, it would be at home, because our home record is awful. I'm getting atted. Getting atted already. Four minutes in. So currently Nottingham Forest would be on 42 points. They would be safe. I mean, I don't know mathematically, what is it? 4, 6. Yeah, they wouldn't be mathematically safe, but they're going to be safe if they win this. Oh my God, this is a silly Billy situation. Wow. Y'all losing already? One game a week, ole, ole. Man United 2.0. You could say that potentially if we lose that FA Cup final, which is most likely the situation that will end up happening, but hey-ho. Anything can happen in a final, I guess. Chelsea worst, 3... Oh yeah, we don't need to go through this. We all know we're going to be the worst, okay? 3.83 million per point. Man United 2.45 million per point. Spurs 2 million per point. Arsenal 1.2 million per point. Man City 700 grand per point. Liverpool 500 grand per point. See, this is the type of analysis I just don't be doing. I just label it bad recruitment. You didn't compete for the league after spending the amount of money we spent? That's bad. That's very bad. I don't need to talk about how many millions per point because I just know it's not good. I know it's bad. Very bad. Enzo. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh. I don't even know if them figures are even true, by the way. I'm just saying. You haven't even said, is that based on this season? How many seasons? I don't know. It's a decent ball in from Enzo, but you got to be busting a gut to get on the back post there. It's just curling always away from the player as well, instead of towards them. Maybe that's the type of ball that you got to do outside the right boot. But it's difficult. Goalkeeper, in between goalkeeper and defence. At this level, I feel like we might lose to Spurs. I mean, if Spurs play the way they played yesterday, they're going to give us a problem because they're going to just give so many shits that it's going to be a lot to compete with, you know? That's where we have to actually give a damn. Hopefully our fans would actually force our team to care by threatening. No, you can't threaten. You can't. What am I saying? You can't threaten players. You can't threaten. That's not good. Yeah, do that. Trust me, you need to fucking win that game. Or else. You need to win that game. You better win that damn game in the Stamford Bridge and a night game. Boy, I tell you, you better win that game, bruv. You better win that game. Them Stamford Bridge fans are going to be onto you if you don't win that game. I'll tell you that for free. You better win that game. Boy, Nottingham Forest are playing some football. Playing out from the back. Free kick, Cucurella. Foul. Wow. 1-0 down this early. I was not anticipating. 8.5 minutes at the moment. Forest pressing, really high up the pitch. We did say at the start of the game, we're not expecting Nottingham Forest to play the way that Villa did. They're not completely safe. They're not out of it, but they have rested. They have, you know, changed the team completely, but they're putting the shift in. João Pedro's carrying the ball forward. He's going to get a free kick. This is the equivalent of trying to learn how to ride a tricycle, bruv. And people pull up to watch and laugh as you continue to fall off a tricycle. How do you fall off a tricycle, Chelsea? You're playing Forest at home, second choice team. How are you falling off a tricycle? I've never seen a man or any boy or girl fall off a fucking tricycle, bruv. It's got 3 wheels. It's impossible to fall off a tricycle, bruv. Here's Derry. Enzo. Woo! Unlucky, Enzo. Unlucky, Enzo. Very unlucky. It's a decent strike off the post. I'm fine, bruv. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I'm at the acceptance stage with the league campaign. Like I said, I don't really care, bruv, with the league. The league is finished. We're cooked. It's up to them. It's up to them what they want to do with this last few games. Put me out of my misery. Give me that FA Cup final. I need a higher power, a higher spirit, some God, someone to do something for me on that game, which is not at the end of the season, thankfully, so don't have to wait too long. And then after that, we're finished. Oh. Ball in. Oh! They want a pen. Nottingham Forest want a pen. Ball came into the box. I don't think they're going to give it. I don't think they're going to give the penalty. Wait, let me see this. Oh, Gusto, you stupid boy. You're tugging at his shirt. Yo, look. Oh, Gusto, you stupid boy. You stupid young boy. This guy, man, it's sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. I don't even care. Do what you want. Get me a drink. Get me a drink, bruv. Oh, we're checking it. Oh, okay. Shit. We're in trouble. Could you go to the shop for me, please? And get me 2 cans of cider and some Ferrero Rochers. Please. I'm begging you. Thanks. It's a penalty, yeah? Calm. That's fine. Talk to me. Uber Eats, Deliveroo, what's our order? What are we doing? I could do for a Caribbean, you know. I could do for a Caribbean. I could do for a Caribbean. I'm hungry, man. This is the thing. I'm actually starving. We need to eat. We need to eat. Oh, boy. Ooh, this is very bad. This is very, very bad. Very, very bad. Oh, my friend that I met today on the train, first time I met him, I was sitting on the Elizabeth line, yeah? And he gets on and he says, I know you. I'm like, oh, hey. So we're talking. And he's a Chelsea fan. And I said to him, he said, how am I feeling? I said, I'm fine. How are you? He said, yeah, man. I think we're going to win today. He said to me, he promised me really we would win. When he left, when he got off the train, he said we would win. I said, okay, okay, no problem. We're 2-0 fucking down. You promised me. And we're 2-0 down. It's like 15 minutes. The fuck? The hell, bro? The fuck is going on? 2-0 down! And you know what? It's Nottingham Forest's second team. There's no Gibbs White. There's no Anderson. There's no Murillo. There's no Milenkovic. There's nobody here, bro. There's nobody here. We're losing 2-0. Fuck! You promised me, bro. I told you, bro. Don't know what's gonna happen. I said I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. I said I don't know what's gonna happen. I said I don't know. I'm not too sure. Fuck. What is? No, you have to laugh, man. This is hilarious. If we're being serious, it's funny. It is funny now. It's not even a. It is a funny thing now. What's going on? This is funny, man. This is actually hilarious. Let's be serious. How could you not find this funny? Even as a Chelsea fan now, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. You gotta look at this now and just think, you know what? That's a bit funny, innit? Really. If you deep it, it is a bit funny. Isn't it? We were all looking at the starting 11 thinking, yeah, man, that's a good team. That's all right. Nottingham Forest, bare players missing. That's all right. Surely, at least sneak a little win, sneak a little result. Not saying it was going to be easy. I said at the start, Nottingham Forest are going to try. They're not going to roll over like Aston Villa. Boy, they're not only not rolling over, they're outplaying us, bopping us, battering us. I mean, obviously Enzo had a shot off the post, but boy, this is something else. And by the way, people were asking me, is there anything Callum McFar can do to get the job? Don't ask me that stupidness again. Don't ask me that stupidness again. Please. Don't ask me that stupidness again. This football club needs a complete overhaul and a complete revamp. And ain't no kinetic Joe Shields buddy friend is going to come in here and manage no football club next season. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah? All managers that I'm interested in would sack everybody above them. Palmer just wide of the post, not far. Not far. Oh, shit, let me update the score. Out here calling for wholesale changes up and down the club, and you're talking about Callum. Callum, is there a chance Callum could change your mind in 5 games? Must be tapped in your head, in your skull. You must have hit your head off some sort of wall or something. You know what I'm saying? Asking me questions like that. Crazy work. Where are we now? 9th. Oh, we're not even dropping down the table. So we're just staying 9th. Yeah. 10 points off the top 5. So if we don't win and we draw or lose, mathematically, yes. But listen, that's not breaking news, man. That's not breaking news. That's as big as the breaking news when we said we was going to sign Barco from Strasbourg, bro. We already knew that was going to happen. That ain't breaking news. I love it when they be doing that. Exclusive bomber. You're going to sign another player from Strasbourg. Brother, Put the phone down, please. It's not Bomba nothing, bro. It's not exclusive Bomba. I could have told you that. I might become a little ITK myself and start doing the reporting thing because it's too easy, man. Complete tapping. But yeah, if we don't get a result, then that's what we're doing. 9th, Fulham 10th, bottom half. It's all the same shit, guys. People say, oh, don't want to finish 10th, don't want to finish in the bottom half. Bro, it's all the same shit, bro. I don't give a damn. It's all the same shit. All you gotta hope is that for the final, Reece James is back, so you don't have to see Gusto doing up stripping the stair. Colwell's back. And yeah, just hope that they can do something on a one-off. Maybe Man City are so focused on the Premier League that if they rest players for the FA Cup, they'll still be playing a much stronger team than Nottingham Forest are playing today. You see when City rest? Still a decent side. Saw it against Southampton, obviously, and then he cost them, but still a decent team. It's not looking good. Even if they did rest. It's still not looking good, bruv. Some people are saying City are going to tear us a new arsehole. Damn. Very graphic. Cucurella. I wonder what's going through the minds of some of those people out there. Ooh. That's good play nice feet from Derry. Garnacho would have definitely fell over if he tried any of that footwork. So that was nice. Garnacho doesn't really even attempt to do footwork like that anyway. His footwork don't work like that. His feet don't work like that. You know? Oh. This is not how I anticipated this watch along going. I didn't think this would be the case. Let me go through the super chats. Are you just apathetic now? I feel kind of sorry for you. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me. I've lived a great life. I'm doing my dream job. It's not even a job. I'm doing my dream occupation. I've witnessed Champions Leagues, 2 of them. I've witnessed Premier Leagues. I've witnessed everything. I've won it all. Most football fans will never get to say they've won anything, let alone won it all. Don't be feeling sorry for me. There's people that support teams that never won a trophy in their lives. There's people that support teams that have never won a Champions League. I don't feel sorry for me. I feel sorry for other people. I feel fine. I'm good. All right, man. I've lived a great life. You know what I'm saying? First 30 years, out here picking up shit. Next 30 years, picking up nothing. Fine. We're not picking up scraps. Fine. That'll take me to 60. Cool. That's 50%. 50% good, 50% bad. It's not bad. It could be worse. Gusto is Callum McFarlane out. Only lasted 1 game. I can't believe Gusto sometimes, man. He's just such a silly guy, bro, honestly. He's a second choice right back, is what he is. You wouldn't sell him unless you had someone coming through the academy who was too good to have behind Gusto. And then you'd make money on Gusto and just have the guy come in for free and do the backup job to Reece James. But yeah, he's just sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. That's literally what he is. He's such a up and down player, man. Here's Palmer out for a corner. 2-0 down to a completely changed Nottingham Forest side. London is and always will be red. It is embarrassing. And you are in a great position. But what I would hate to see is for you not to finish off that league, not to win the Champions League, and then miraculously this shocking, terrible, awful, woeful, diabolical, disgraceful Chelsea team scum an FA Cup win and we win a trophy and you don't win anything. I would hate to see all of that happen with after that London is red stuff. And it probably won't. The percentages of that happening are very slim. Very, very slim. But what colour would London be if all that shit did take place, you know? I don't know. It's not for me to talk about. I'm just saying, let shit happen. You're probably going to be fine. You know, everything's looking great for you right now. You're in a great position to chat shit. And I applaud you for it. If I was in your position, my gums would be flapping, boy. If I was in your position right now, 6 points clear. Favourable games coming up. Champions League semi-final second leg. My gums would be flapping. But it's not done yet. Season's still running. Let's see how it finishes. Another 5-0 away win for Forest coming up. Boy, don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, why is De Zerbi at Stamford Bridge? Oh, is he? Oh, because he's got a playoffs in a couple of weeks. Oh, fair. Damn, that guy's taking his job very seriously. Garnacho United, biggest sale after CR7, Lukaku, Di Maria. What? You're a terrible selling club if Garnacho is 4th highest, bro. The hell? We didn't pay that much. Or maybe you just don't have to sell your best players. That could also be a positive. Spurs might actually have a chance and win against you. Oh, that's not very good. At the moment, Nottingham Forest are in possession. Nottingham Forest, with all these changes, you would think that they would look disjointed. There would be a lack of chemistry, a lack of harmony, a lack of understanding, a lack of fluidity. These men are playing ball. They're playing ball. They're really playing very well. I'm very impressed. As bad as we are, and I could cuss us all day long, and I will, I'm very impressed with Nottingham Forest. They have every excuse under the sun to not be playing well. And they're playing very well. They're playing very well. I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed. You know, it's one thing doing it with your strongest team. That would still be embarrassing for us. But to do it with your second team, wow. Ooh, Derry on the volley over the bar. I like the attempt. Have fun, kid. Don't worry. Don't let all this other nonsense around you consume you. You have fun. I want Derry to have fun. Try volleys, take shots, do dribbles, enjoy your life. Don't let the rest of this shit concern you. No, it's not nothing to do with you, brother. Nothing to do with you. You man have demolished the image of that Club World Cup. You know we applied to have that badge on for the next season as well. So we're going to finish 10th. And we're going to come out strutting on game week 1 with that big gold patch on our chest like some shameless bastards that we are. It's going to be hilarious. De Zerbi is there to scout. Who? Or just hate watch? Nah, he's there to scout. Make Chelsea great again. Fire! Just going through super chats, by the way. Bro, where you flying to if Arsenal done the double? Big up Ibs. Paul Scholesy, just saying far. Matt, make Chelsea great again. Where am I flying to? I don't know yet. But I've got Tuesday until Friday or Saturday because I got to come back for the Champions League final. Then I'm going to a wedding on the Sunday. And I'm flying out again on the Tuesday because I got something, which I'm not going to tell you guys, but it'll be a fun video. And then... fun little vlog, little trip. And then I got to come back again and I'm going again to Canada for Big Six. So I'm doing a lot of flying already, but I will be leaving. I will be going somewhere. But I also have to, unfortunately, I have to be around on the Monday for all the shows so people can laugh and, you know, I have to be there. I have to take my shit. But on the Tuesday, I will find a flight. Yes, I will. I'm not staying here any longer than I need to be. You got one day to ridicule me. If you see me in the streets, you got one day. After that, you will not see me again. I am out of this country more than I'm in it. After that, I might be in this country for a handful of days in June. So yeah, you will not find me. If you don't catch me on that Monday, I'm not going to be around. Here's Palmer, 27 minutes. Oh... Forest are playing well. Give them some credit. I just did, yep. Pereira's done a great job since he's got the Forest job. Yeah, they're doing incredible. Honestly, they're doing incredible. They're really, really doing very well. Really, really, really good. I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed. Can't tell you how impressed I am. I'm trying to take away the pain, which is not too much pain because this is just foolishness now at this point. But I'm trying to take away how angry I am with us and our own performance and how we're playing. And then I'm trying to think about Forest. And Forest are incredible right now. Maybe I'll go to Spain. That's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout. It's almost like it was meant to be. I don't know. 28 minutes, 2-0 down. I really hope Tottenham get relegated, because if Tottenham stay up, Tobes is going to be somehow shouting, screaming about Chelsea all summer long about how bad we are. And it's like, he shouldn't even get the opportunity or the chance to speak. I want him relegated so he has nothing to talk about or to focus on mentally apart from his own endeavours and his own issues next season. It's so important, honestly. I'm enjoying Derry, though. Derry's refreshing, fun. Derry like a footballer. Good touch, good carries, good decisions. Victor says Derry looks like Mudryk with fake ID. Thiago Silva's here. Oh, no. Oh, brother, you just won the league with Porto, man. Don't watch us in this state. Thiago Silva, man. Please, man. Please, bro. Don't watch us in this state, man. Just go on holiday. Is a Portuguese league finished? Go on holiday, bro. Don't come and see us like this, man. We're not fit. We're not decent. You know when someone be like, can I come to the yard? I'm not decent. You can't come to Stamford Bridge right now. I'm not decent. I'm not good. I don't look good. I don't smell good. I have not done my hair. Please. I'm not decent. Who let that man in to come and look at us in this state? Tuchel as well. Oh, my God. Goodness. If you're so unkept, exactly. So unkept, untidy. Can't have company over at the house looking like this. Look at the house. Look at the state of the house. Look at the mess. Look at the mess. Can't have people over. Place needs deep cleaning. That's a nice long ball. Tossing. Nice pass. Contact lens? Oh my God. Morgan Gibbs White just licking his lips thinking, yo, when I get on this pitch, I'm going to fuck these man up. I'm going to go to town on these brothers when I come out on this pitch. Oh, them free headers they be giving in the box, boy, that sound like a bit of me. That sound like my cup of tea. Them free headers they be giving. Woo, Igor Jesus, shot in the box. House is filthy. Here's Cucurella. Let me put this. Let me show my snap. Let me show my Snapchat people what we be going through, bruv. Dark. Yo, Snapchat people, welcome. Yeah, this is the trauma that I go through on a weekly basis. As you can see, about 7,500 concurrent watching right now. They're having a great time, a lot of them. They just pull up for my tears, pull up for my agony, for my depression. A lot of them cackling, laughing in their living rooms as we speak. This is what we deal with. As you can see, we're 2-0 down to Nottingham Forest. I don't know what happened. Don't ask. You know, this is what you should watch for yourself. But yeah, man, it's looking dark, it's looking bleak. So after this, we're gonna go back to cooking videos. I'm gonna show you what I'm having for dinner tonight. We'll go for a little, maybe go for a jog. We might go to the gym. So stay tuned for all that content, because we're not gonna carry on with this football thing for much longer. So yeah, love. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the gym. Today, I'm not watching that Everton City game, you know. I don't think I'm watching it. I think I'm just gonna do other stuff. I think I'm gonna go and do other stuff, man. What do you mean gyms are closed? Oh, fuck. Bank holiday. Oh, I have to check. Oh, Nottingham Forest running in behind. McAtee. Oh, this is the same James McAtee they were trying to link us with at Chelsea. They were trying to tell us James McAtee. We should go for him from Man City. Another Joe Shields masterclass they were trying to sign up for. Yeah. The same James McAtee that's in the second choice Nottingham Forest team. Okay. The same James McAtee that's in the second choice Nottingham Forest team. This is what they were trying to do. Okay. Fuck. Very dark. Very, very dark. Corners coming in from Nottingham Forest. Ball. Oh, they've cut it back. Woo! Nearly 3-0. Wow. They are having their way with us. It's hit their own player. Otherwise, it's probably on target. Who is that guy? That's their fourth choice centre-back. I've never heard of him. B-Tech Murillo. Name looked like Morata. Oh. Who was that? Nice little dribble, then a misplaced pass. Tossing. Enzo. What has become of my football club? What has become of my football club? Lego Set Builder says, it's sad that I've come to terms with the fact that we are bad and I'm more invested in Man City winning the league and Spurs going down and just take the FA Cup for some reason. We're good in finals. Are we good in finals? Are we good in finals? May I remind you, we have lost 6 finals in a row at Wembley. 6. I think I can name them all if I rack my brain together. Man City again with Sarri, Leicester with Tielemans, Arsenal with Aubameyang, Liverpool twice, or was it 3 times? I forget. I think it was twice. Van Dijk and the kids, Kepa, Eliza Balagla, penalty shootout. Oh, it was 3 times because it was 2 penalty shootouts under Tuchel, and then it was the kids with Poch. Is that 6? Yeah, that's 6. See, I can name them all. Just roll off the tongue. It's like it's ingrained and embedded into my brain, the failure. The failure is embedded in my brain. I know the failure like the back of my hand. Yeah? 6. So no, we're not good in finals at Wembley, unfortunately. We're not. Roberto Martinez scouting the next job, maybe. Is he in there? What, is everybody just pulled up today, Stamford Bridge, to just come watch this? All these managers, everybody just here, yeah? To come watch this shit. That's nice. Here's Derry. Oh, unlucky. Spurs staying up, beating Chelsea would be dark. Very dark. Derry looked like, yeah, I read that one out. Big up to you, Victor. Keep bench, sell, Garnacho, Mudryk, Delap. Fuck, you know. Sell. I'm out. Keep low and sell. Name 3 scrubs. How about sell everyone? Enzo. Oh, unlucky. Oh. Lavia. How is our £250 million midfield getting bopped by Forest? And we've had a week off because we've had no midweek. Since Leeds, we've not played. I've not done any Chelsea content on this channel for 7 days and 7 nights. And we're getting bopped by Nottingham Forest. £250 million midfield. £250 million. And we're getting absolutely pounded. How's that happening? How's that possible against second string Nottingham Forest? How? We have to do an inquest. See, it's absolutely disgraceful. Your calm is troubling. You're not planning anything tragic. Nah, I'm good, brother. You mad? Over football. Over this team. You must be mad. I go to the Bahamas. Sit on an island somewhere. Drink coconut milk. Coconut water. I will live my life. First super chat, big up to you. Felos. Chelsea are really bad, man. It's incredible. I like the little added of a laughing emoji. That's a nice little touch. I like how you're embarrassed and reading the super chats to distract yourself. Love branching out. Nah, I'm not distracted. You know, I'm just multitasking, as you will. You know, I'm very much watching. I see what's going on. I see this monstrosity that's taking place. Trust me, I've not missed a moment. Ciao, Pedro. Ciao, Pedro. Woo! Zhao, 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 Zhao. Ah. Unlucky Zhao, man. Too good for this. Unlucky Zhao, man. Zhao, 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 Zhao. Zhao, Zhao, Zhao. Is it a dive or did he just fall? Yellow? Yo, commentator, you need to relax, you know. You're doing too much. His arm comes across him into his neck. And you're talking about yellow card. Relax yourself. Talking about yellow card. Relax. This is peak. "41 minutes on the clock. Chelsea 2-0 down to Nottingham Forest at home. Even our sponsors on the sidelines is giving lower league. What's going on here? Oh, okay, switch now. It's only a matter of time before Blue Coats start getting front of shirt from plumbing companies. Or, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bruv, we're gonna start seeing this shit. It's gonna be dark. Imagine if you went to this game. So many empty seats, but again, it's halftime coming up soon, I guess. Ball into the box. It's a good ball. Oh, headed away. Derry. Cucurella. Derry. Ooh. I like Derry already. I like him a hell of a lot more than the other dross that I see on that side of the pitch. Ooh. Gusto. Oh, no. People are talking about penalty. Oh, come on. A tangle? These commentators are fucking biased. Man is holding on to him, grabbing up his waist like he's at some function, Afrobeats function, wiring up on their waist, and you're out here talking about a grapple, a tussle and bustle. He's trying to get to the ball, and the defender's not trying to get anywhere near the ball. These commentators, if you're just going to be biased, shut up. Seriously. Stop talking. Stop chatting for us. Go chat to Fulham and Brighton and them, man. Go and commentate on them games. Don't chat to us. Man's just talking rubbish. Man is literally grabbing him down. Grabbing him down. He's not going for the ball. He's just grabbing at his shorts, grabbing at his legs. And you're talking about, oh, it's a tussle. It's a one-way tussle. Go on. Oh, you little lying scum. He doesn't move his feet because his brother's arm is wrapped around his fucking quads. You fool. Oh, finally. A penalty at last. Jesus. My God. What was it going to take for someone to be headbutted? For us to get something from this referee today? Who's that down? Oh, not Derry. We ain't got no Garnacho on the bench. So there's no Derry coming on. There's no wingers coming on. It's Derry. We ain't even got any wingers. We got no wingers. We've got no wingers. So if Derry has to come off, Delap is going to be coming on. Delap is going to be coming on. There's no other substitution he can make. He cannot make any other substitution than that. Delap will come on. João Pedro will play off the left. Palmer will play off the right. Enzo will play in the 10. That's it. There's nothing else he can do. There's no wingers. There's no other attackers. There's no Gue. There's no Garnacho. There's no Neto. There's no nothing. It's Delap or bust. And he was actually fun to watch. I was enjoying his performance, Derry. It's just a little bit of fresh air, a little bit of a spark. If he doesn't put, bro, if he's got a concussion, bro, just take him off, bro. You don't play with that stuff. Especially not no dead rubber like this. Come off the pitch, man. Yeah, he's got to come off. He's got to come off. Stretcher. Can't play with that, man. Oh, boy. Delap is coming on. No doubt about that. Hope Derry's going to be all right. Just gets his first start of the season and only gets to play one half of football. Oh, wow. Neither player's continuing, it seems. Even though he is walking, but... He's going to say he can play, but... You gotta make the call. That's what the medics are paid for. You got to make the call. You can't say the player makes the call. Player can't make no call. Of course he wants to play. He's fighting for his position. Yeah, so both players are going off. Abbott's gone off. Williams, come on. Derry will be off and Delap will come on. Fuck's sake, man. Poor kid. Poor kid. Oh, damn. 49 minutes gone. It's going to be a lot of stoppage time at the end of this half now after this collision of heads between the two players. Both players coming off. Derry definitely looks like he's come off way worse. And they're just going to confirm this substitution. I'm assuming and expecting it's going to be Delap to come on. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Derry is... Fucking hell, man. He's been down for a while as well. Boy. Kid's still down, bro. Fucking hell. It's not good. Not good at all. They're saying there's roughly... I mean, let's see how much injury time there's going to be. I expect it's going to be significant. So it's a concussion sub. So that means both teams will have 6 substitutions in this game. So that's a thing that they've brought into the rules where you can have if you've got a concussion and it's a concussion sub, then it doesn't count as a normal substitution from what I just heard. So Chelsea and Nottingham Forest still have the 5 subs after these 2 go off, which I think is good, man. Because the concussion sub needs to be I mean, obviously, usually you're going to weaken the team and whatnot, whatever, but they can't be penalised for the fact that you're taking a player off for concussion. That's going to play in, at the highest level, the highest stakes, that's going to play into decision-making from medical teams and coaching staff, which it cannot have any relevance. So they need to just be able to make that sub freely with no repercussions on terms of the amount of subs they have left. So I like that. I like that rule. Well, I'm not going to say I've never seen this take this long, but yeah, this is not good. Yeah, it doesn't look good. So he's being stretchered off now. Terrible. Terrible clash of heads. They just showed the replay. Really, really bad clash of heads, man. Fucking hell. Full force, both of them into each other. It's not surprising that the impact was crazy. Forgot all about the penalty, to be honest, with all of that worry with Jesse Derry there. I forgot that we even got a penalty from it. So Palmer will take now. Substitutions being completed. Palmer misses. Fucking hell, bro. This is bollocks. This is absolutely insane. That just sums it up. Lovely. We're finished. Pull up your fucking beverages, your foods, because we're finished. If you can't score that penalty, we're finished. Cole Palmer, when does Cole Palmer ever miss a penalty? Lord heavens, that's when you know we're done. Dunsky. No coming back for this. There's no coming back. There's no coming back. There's no coming back from that chat. 2-0 down, got a penalty before half time. Little opportunity for a stat padding. Nope. Saved. 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 What's going on, bro? What's going on? Bro, I'm getting the shivers, bro. I'm getting the shiver me timbers. I can't trust us, you know. I can't trust us to beat Tottenham. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about this game anymore. I'm not thinking about this result. If anything, silver lining, Nottingham Forest are safe. They won't get dragged back into this mess. We can't be trusted to beat Tottenham. We can't be trusted to beat Tottenham. Who is ringing me on Discord? Are you crazy? On Discord? Really? Are you all right in the head ringing me on Discord? Come on, that's low. Even for you, whoever that was. Come on, Discord. We're not gaming. We're not playing Need for Speed. We're not playing FIFA, EAFC. Have some respect, seriously. You don't ring people on Discord unless it's for a gaming situation. This is not a game. This is a game to you. This is real life. You know, imagine I'm going through some shit, you ring me on Discord. Boy, if I don't slap you in your... I'm going through some shit and you ring me on Discord. God. Oh, that's just insulting. Come on. This is crazy. I done told Sam to sort his life out, bruv. What's he doing talking about ringing me on Discord? That's not a Sam. I can't verify. I don't think it is. He wouldn't ring me on Discord. He'd ring me on Snapchat. The silly Billy, bruv. Oh. Half time. Half time. Half time. Wow. So why didn't you just ring me on... This guy, bruv. Hello?
Lagsy.
Hello?
Yes, you know what's up called Lagsy? You're the one that made me download Discord to call you. Why are you gaslighting the chat?
Why don't you use your name on that platform?
You're lagging on my screen.
Who the fuck is the LFC? What the fuck is that? Is that meant to be specific to you? The LFC. The LFC could be anybody.
What's up called Lags in Jordan? You know this. That's why I called you on Discord.
Yeah, but why are you called the LFC? Why are you not called Hassam? Who the hell is the LFC? Are you the club? I thought the fucking football club was calling me.
I don't hear a word he says, chat, you see?
I thought the football club was calling me.
See? He's lagging. Wallah, I don't hear a word you say.
Fool. 5-star call. That's what I'm going to say, WhatsApp. That was a 5-star conversation. 5-star call. Oh, my God. This is going to be very short and sweet. This is going to be very short and sweet. Do you understand? Do you hear me? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, and I genuinely, at this point, I don't really care. I don't really care. I don't really care. Okay? I don't think I've called one time this season. The only phone calls I make this season is to Saeed, and that's usually because we're having a nice little conversation about the football that is being played in the European competition. I've not called nobody's phone this season to laugh, to mock, to ridicule, to clown. So I don't understand why I'm getting it. I don't understand. I've not done none of that shit, all right? So there needs to be some tranquilo. There needs to be some manners, some decorum, some grace, because I don't know what's going on. I know that ain't who I think it is. £500 million spent, and you're out here ringing me. Focus on your own shit, please. My God. There's no like reflection anymore. There's no like, I don't understand. What is it? There's no shame in the world. There's no shame anymore. You just lost yesterday. There's no shame. This is why I stopped doing it. Because man them had no shame when they did it. It was just silly Billy. Like, man them would lose a 12:30 kickoff and be ringing your phone on a 5:30 evening kickoff. Like, you lost today. You lost today. The same day you lost. Not the next week. Not a couple of days. You lost today. Today you lost. Same day. There's no grace. There's no decorum. There's no manners. There's no reflection. Nothing. Just pure shamelessness in these streets. Shocking. It's crazy work. Man, them would be ringing your phone and it's not even full time in their game. It's not even full time in their match that they're losing and they will ring your phone. Imagine. I've seen it happen before. Man, them could be losing And it's not even full time in their game and they're ringing you to laugh. Fuck. Where do we go from here, guys? Before we were rudely interrupted. Where do we go from here? I'll tell you where we go. Home. Go home. If you're at the game, go home. If you're at home, go to bed. If you're in bed, go to sleep. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say. I'm still going to say the Brighton... I don't know. Is the Brighton performance worse than this one? I don't know anymore. Because this one, we've had more chances. We've had more efforts. But we're playing a second-string Nottingham Forest team at home. We're not away. We're not playing the mighty Brighton, who Blueco want to replicate and buy from and purchase from. Brighton was honestly awful. I still feel like Brighton was probably worse because the Brighton game, there was just like no life in the performance. Like, we're talking lifeless performance. It couldn't get worse than that from a performance standpoint. But the context in this game is equally as bad, and we're on trajectory to lose 3-0. We're on the right track for a 3-0 loss. Maybe even a 4. Who knows? They've had other opportunities. We've had some chances, but they've also had some more chances on top of the 2-0. But for me, it's the way that they're outplaying us as well. Like, we've had a couple little things here and there, but on the whole, we're being outplayed. Their build-up play has been fantastic. It's been really good. 1-touch, 2-touch passing, round the corner, little spin, give and go. Good deliveries into the box. Like, we're getting out footballed. You know? We're getting out footballed by Nottingham Forest. And it's Nottingham Forest's second string team. We've got a £250 million midfield up against Yates and Dominguez. Yates and Dominguez. We have Lavia, Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez versus Yates and Dominguez. And they are battering us. It's literally a 2v3. Let me say, we have them outnumbered in midfield. They're playing a very flat 4-4-2. We have 3 midfielders. They have 2. And they're outplaying us. How is that possible? How? Somebody let me know in the chat how that's possible. It shouldn't be possible. We have more midfielders and they cost 250 million. And there's no Anderson. There's no Anderson on this pitch. There's no Gibbs-White on this pitch. I won't even get the pleasure of going to Kazakhstan. Do you know how crazy that is? Somebody else is going and it ain't me. I don't even get to think about going to Kazakhstan. That's how bad we are. That's how bad we're playing. I could only dream of going to Azerbaijan next season. Going to Kazakhstan. Going to all these far, far away places. That is a far, far-fetched idea. We're not going anywhere. Our passport is getting no stamps next season. We're not going through no border patrol. We're not getting no stamps. We're not boarding no flights. We're not catching no flights. We're only catching feelings. We ain't going anywhere. We're not going Lithuania. We ain't going Croatia. I wanted to go to the Arctic Circle. I wanted to see the Northern Lights. Steve recommended some good places out there. I wanted to see it. I'm not going to get to go. I'm not going to get to go nowhere. We are going nowhere next year. We are staying right here at home. All season long. Fuck. Oh, man. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say and there's nothing to do off tactically because we don't actually have anything else to offer. Derry's come off with the concussion. Awful situation for the kid. I wish him all the best with his recovery. He had a very bright first half. He was a fun watch, good touches, good little bits of chance creation. Awful thing for him to happen on his first start. On comes Delap, and that's it. As you can see by the bench, we have nothing else. We literally have nothing else to offer. The only substitutions Callum McFar can make is defenders. Reece James for Gusto. I don't know if Reece... Look, see, this is the thing. I would like to see Reece James come on for Gusto because Gusto has been appalling. But I don't want to risk Reece James getting injured if he's not ready. So therefore, it lies with Acheampong coming on for Gusto. I would like to see... Actually, I don't really want to see Fofana. I'm kind of... I don't want to see Fofana. I don't really care about the rest. Yeah, I don't care. There's nothing else. There's nothing else that can be done. The only substitution that he could make is Acheampong for Gusto to keep Reece James ready for the FA Cup final and not take any risks. And that's it. Everything else, I don't care. And that's not going to help us win the game or get back in the game. That's just a sub to make just to say to Gusto, you've been atrocious because you've given away a penalty and you were caught sleeping at the back post. Even though, for me, he was never going to win that duel anyway. Should have been a centre-back back there dealing with that situation. You could take Tosin off, yeah. You could bring on Hatto, yeah, you could. Part of it is like, I almost need Tosin to expose how bad he is so he definitely leaves my football club next season. I don't want Tosin to be here next summer. I don't want it to be any question or any doubt that Tosin needs to be sold. And because he didn't cost any money, there will always be buyers. So we don't need to worry about the price dropping or anything like that because he's putting in bad performances. I need everybody with a brain cell who's in charge of anything that they shouldn't be, because they should be gone. I have to keep saying with these directors, I really, really don't trust them to run a bath. However, they will most likely be here. They will be here. You need to be looking at that performance and you need to be making the right decisions, which you probably won't. But hey-ho. I don't mind him being out there because he's just proven the point, you know? But Gusto, he's not going to go anywhere and doesn't really necessarily need to. So he could just be a bench boy. Unless Acheampong wanted to become a right-back again, full-time, and then I wouldn't be against a bit of profit, a little bit of money. Two 0 down. I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm going to read the super chats. I don't know what else to say. He's a fucking disgrace. He's a fucking disgrace. From title race to ninth for No Europe, 1 billion plus, joke club. Warranted. That is crazy. We were second. I was wearing a war vest going into the game against Arsenal at the bridge when Caicedo got sent off. We could have gone, I think, level on points with Arsenal, I believe. Or no, 3 points behind Arsenal. We were 6 points off the top. We were 6 points off the top of the table at a point in time. And we were playing them next. Can you imagine? Like, our lives really just can go any way. It's just, how is that even the same season? It's mad. It's mad. How is that even the same season? It doesn't make any sense. You'd think we'd just been arsed the whole time. But there was a time where there was at least something to have fun with, you know? We knew we weren't really cut out for it. We never really said we were going to win it, which means we knew we wouldn't. But it's nice to have some fun. It's nice to have some fun. We were having fun. From the bottom of my heart, these next couple of banter seasons ahead for you don't get better. Speaking from experience, welcome to eternal hell. This will bother you every day for the next 5 years. Your club is finished. Blue Corinne says Mr. Holiday. Eunice got on his stream for this game late. He's wishing he didn't watch his club at all. I'm confused. Did you guys play midweek? New manager, 1 game a week. Surely it's an automatic win. Look at you, little cheeky fucker. You little cheeky bastard. Listen, not everybody got dumped out of cup competitions the first time of asking. So maybe their heads are focused on that. I don't know. I'm making excuses. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you next season in the Champions League. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, let's see how you're doing. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you got some good vibes going over there. You know what I mean? Mikel Carrique and all that. So man, you know what I'm saying? I wish you all the best. I've never been your op. I'm not your op, man. I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you. 6 losses in a row, never been done. Oh my days. I didn't realize this would be 6 defeats in the Premier League in a row. Wow. You're right. 6 defeats in a row. Ain't that a stat? Do you remember Saj from Forest Hill Boys? Sage? Yeah, I mean, of course. Do you remember? Who are you? Why can't we use more of academy players? Probably because this is a toxic environment and they shouldn't be thrown in. Like, you don't throw too many academy players into a team when they're on their arse. It's just setting them up for failure. It's not good for their development. It's not good for their mental. You throw in 1 or 2 and that's max. Have to say, Palmer has used up his goodwill. Fair. I'm not going to even say any. I'm not even going to say anything. Like I've been saying the last couple months, like we need to stop talking about that season under Poch now. That was 2 seasons ago. We need something now, something today. Levi Colwell's coming on for tossing. Wow, that's fun. Do you think Palmer will leave in the summer? Leave where? He's been awful. He doesn't get to go anywhere. He's on a long contract. No one can afford to pay him because there's a value that we value him at versus what he's been producing is not anywhere near the same thing. He's not going anywhere. Blue Corinne, they built the best midfield in the world, according to you. Give them time to build the attack and defence. All right. I have $5 6-pick parlay for 9K, but it requires Sanchez to save 3 more. Am I cooked? Well, there's going to be 3 more shots, so let's see. Let's see if he saves them. There'll be shots. Didn't even wait for the body to get cold. Every single player who has any hope for their own career need to leave the club in the summer. Blueco has gaslit them and as much as us, save yourself. Bruv, you're on 10-year contracts. Don't go anywhere. You're not all jumping ship at the same time, bruv. What the hell? You should have thought about that before you signed them contracts, bruv. Ain't nobody going anywhere. Second half's kicked off. I'll keep reading out super chats. I'm going to get the timer on screen. These men are not going anywhere. These men are like, I'll save yourself. With which bargaining chip? You have a contract that expires in 2040. Where are you going? Delap is going to try and put himself about. This is how you know we're screwed. When this is what the commentators think a player at Chelsea should be prioritizing when they come on. Try and put themselves about. What the hell does that mean? What the hell does that mean? He's going to try and put himself about. Am I watching League One? Someone coming on the pitch to put themselves about. Is this League One or is this Premier League? Talk about the technical quality and attributes he's going to bring to this game to help us come back into this game as a striker. Nah, he's going to put himself about. Put himself about. Put himself about. A point above 12th place with this result. 4 seasons into the ownership and man are still mid-table fodder. Fodder. Is this the same season we beat PSG 3-0? Ah, boy. YouTubers and Twitter guys are now blaming players, says Assad. An empty Stamford Bridge 4-5 games will send a louder message to the owners than protesting outside. Aggressive approaches like this will force their hands. To be fair, with the ticketing system, I mean, listen, I'm up for anything. I don't really give a damn. Do everything and do it all because it's that desperate. But the season tickets have already been sold, so it would really just be a visual message, not really a financial message, you know? Season tickets are sold, so then you're counting on people not to be picking up the leftovers. And unfortunately, in London, boy, there'll always be people picking up them leftovers, bro. But listen, send a message for sure. I agree. It's not going to do too much financially. 5 games with the tickets already sold, but a message. But it's not going to happen. You know, that's. And I've said this before. I ain't going to tell people what to do with the money they spent, but hey ho. Like I said, I'd like to see everything tried and tested. Reason for Cole Palmer downfall? I wish I knew. All I can keep saying is, I don't know. Maybe he's overplayed. Maybe it's the injuries. Maybe it's mini Saka situation like at Arsenal with the overplayed. But I don't know, man. He hasn't played as much football as him, so it's a bit early for the wear and tear, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Give it 2-3 more years of non-stop football. I can understand a bit of wear and tear, but it's a bit early. Look at Spurs now. That is your future in a couple of seasons. Relegation battle, says Steve. Palmer missing the second pen ever would have made me more annoyed, but the fact Derry sacrificed himself for it makes me angry. I'm not watching the rest of it. Fuck. That's a when you put it like that, that's bad. When you put it like that, wow. I mean, listen, ain't nobody gonna miss a penalty on purpose, but yeah, man was concussed for 10 minutes on the ground and didn't even get a goal out of it. Fuck, you know. Why did Reece James extend, man? Could have been at OT. Oh, well. He's doing his Steven Gerrard thing. You know what I'm saying? He's locked in for the good times and the bad. He's doing the Steven Gerrard. Could have won a Prem, could have done this, could have, would have, should have. You're with us now, motherfucker. Ball into the box. Gusto. Oh, my God. Corner. Oh, boy. Oh, sorry. Let me refresh. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. We're 3-0 down. I just refreshed. What? What the fuck? Oh, my God. Look at that pass split through like 3 men. Oh, he's offside. Fuck. He's offside. What? He's offside, surely. Or am I blind? These commentators, I swear, he's offside. If he's not offside, oh shit, he might be onside. I think he might be on. Nah, he's off. It's close. Someone needs to draw a line. Draw a line, bruv. Let me see if I can draw a line with my mouse. Fuck! He's given the goal! We're 3-0 down. Didn't even draw a line. Oh, my eyes are tearing up. My eyes are tearing up. We are 3-0 down to Nottingham Forest. My eyes are bleeding. My eyes are bleeding. Yeah, this is as bad as Brighton. We had the conversation, is as bad as Brighton? It's as bad as Brighton. Oh, the offside, look at that. Technology. Fuck. We are fucking shit. We are so shit. Oh my God. So unrecognizable. What football club is this? Let me change the timer. It's out of sync. This is disgusting. This is atrocious. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
What did I tell you about making them bad mind packs?
What packs?
Today at the studio, I said to you, God doesn't like them bad mind packs. Remember I said to you?
Yeah, well, you know, you gotta try.
See?
You gotta try.
You see?
Yeah, but this is not.
Nah, man, I told you, man. You know what I mean? This is you can't make them bad mind packs.
Yeah,
you're always on my case.
Yeah, but we're just trying to make sure that Nottingham Forest stay up, man. Just trying to keep them alive.
What's going on, bro? No, forget about Forest for a minute. What's this, man?
I don't really know what's going on, bro. I'm legally blind. Can't see.
So's the whole team.
So is the whole team. I can't see shit, bruv. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I'm very rarely speechless, but that 3-0 has put me in my place.
I can't believe that.
3-0, Robbie. The whole team has been changed. They're playing Yates and Dominguez in midfield. Who is Dominguez? We have £250 million worth of midfield out there. 2v3. 2v3, Robbie. 3-0.
They need a pizza guy. Domino Pizza.
Domino's Pizza.
No, I can't. This is...
Bruh.
This is six defeats in a row. Chelsea.
6 defeats in a row. 6.
Chelsea.
I didn't even realise it was 6 because I forgot that the game against Leeds was a cup game, and I thought, yeah.
Chelsea Football Club. This is...
Don't ask me again if this Callum brother gets the job, by the way. I don't want to hear that.
Oh, dear. I'm actually...
Yeah, same.
I'm actually stunned.
We're all... Yeah.
I can't even cuss. I'm just in disbelief. I can't cuss it. I'm just like...
I've got a couple of ciders going, and we're just gonna whatever happens now. It is what it is.
Okay, enjoy, man.
I will try my best to not to. Yeah, in a bit.
Later.
Big up. You have to laugh. I can't lie. There's no way. I can't do anything but laugh at this. This is. We're 9th. We're 9th. We've lost 6 games in a row. We're losing 3-0 at home to the second choice Nottingham Forest team. We have basically nearly our strongest team out there. It's laughable. What's the point of being angry? There's nothing to be angry about. It's finished. The league campaign is cooked. It's finished. I've been saying it's finished. When people ask me about pre-match preview on Big Six and DR, what do you want from the game? I said, brother, it's finished. I don't care. Why are you asking me for analysis for? I don't give a shit, bruv. I said it last 2 shows. Let's see what the players have got. Let's see if they have any pride, any self-respect. It's up to you. I don't know how your wages are affected. I don't know what bonuses or clauses for finishing in which positions. I don't know. It's none of my business. It's none of my business. It's not nothing to do with me. I've disassociated myself. This has got nothing to do with me. My business is the FA Cup final. This is not my business. This is not my business, chat. I'm sorry. We are 9th. We are people on Twitter are looking at Bournemouth's results, Everton's results, Fulham, Brentford. It could never be me. Are you mad? You will never catch me hoping that Brentford drop points. I don't give a fuck. I wish them all the best of luck. You think you could catch me hate watching on Brentford and Bournemouth? Give it up. Let the thing marinate. Whatever happens, happens. We're not beefing these clubs for position. Let them get what they get and achieve what they achieve. Man, I hate watching Brentford asking me about which position. I don't give a fuck. 7th versus 11th. It's the same failure. The fuck? Who asked me these questions? I don't care. It's finished. We're finished. People say, oh, we might finish 14th. Okay, finish 14th. Do it. I dare you. Finish 14th. I don't care. 11th, 10th, 14th, 9th, 8th. It's all failure. It's all failure. These men act like the prize money from the Premier League for finishing in all the failure positions is going in their pocket. You think I give a fuck? I don't care. We failed. Long time ago, we failed. With my expectations, my standards, my demands, the accountability I'm putting on these people, we failed a long time ago. Long time ago. There's no resuscitation. There's no recovery. There's nothing that these men can do in the last few games to change this atrocious, abysmal, diabolical season. Simple. So it's up to you now. You're playing. It's your life. I don't give a... Bruv, we're finished. Another collision. Fuck, you know. If this is another concussion, bruv. Oh my God. Yeah, aye. This is a shocker as well. Let me read the super chats, but this is not looking good. Fucking hell, bro. Everyone's just taking each other out. Have you tried CBT? It may help. I don't know what CBT is. Your bums are going to keep Tottenham up, aren't you? One freaking job and you're going to blow it. Go into hiding. We had a chance to bin Spurs, bruv. If we don't beat them, boy, that'll be the biggest disgrace of the season so far, bro. And you know what? I wouldn't bet on us at this point. Since when did we measure offside with the ball, or am I dumb? He's behind the ball, so he's not ahead of play. So because he's not ahead of play, you got to go by the ball, yeah. Because it's basically a cutback. It's basically what they're going to deem it to be. It's very, very fine margins, but it's basically a cutback. That's what you watch, the cutback. Don't worry about the player. Next season, UCL, Chelsea is over mathematically. Tottenham is going to slap up Chelsea at the Bridge. Conor Gallagher masterclass 4-1 Spurs. See, this is what these lot have done to us. Look at these comments. Look at these conclusions that people are making. Look what has become of our club. This is what it is now, chat. This is where they've put us. People are talking about Spurs beating us at the Bridge, and not just beating us, battering us. Because that's how bad our home record is. And Spurs' away record, they're 3rd place. I saw that the other day. The away, I don't know if my eyes deceive me. Someone just double down and clarify this. I saw Spurs' away record. They were 3rd and we were 4th. Wow. That must be wrong. Someone tell me that was wrong, please. Our starting 11 is just a champion. 2nd choice, so finish. Bro, your energy about winning seems like last line of defense. Your club is smoked. Still enjoy your content, though. Blue Co forever. Marinakis could play second half and he'd cover more miles than Chelsea players. I feel like Arsene Wenger. I feel like Arsene Wenger. You know when he was at Old Trafford and he was just standing there, just like why always me at the back of the room? That's how I feel. I feel like this. That's how I feel. That's how I feel, bro. That's how I feel. Why? It's just loss after loss after loss after loss after loss after loss after loss. So many losses. It's insane the amount of losses. And again, it's another 3-0. How many games have we lost 3-0 this season in the last few months? We've lost 3-0 to Everton, 3-0 to City, 3-0 here, 3-0 there, 3-0 again, 3-3. This is keeping up with the Premier League pattern that we've had. We lost 3-0 to Brighton. We lost 1-0 to United. We lost 3-0 to City. We lost 3-0 to Everton. We lost 3-0 to PSG. We lost 1-0 to Newcastle. We have not scored a goal in the Premier League since Villa Park. We've not scored a goal in the Premier League since the 4th of March. That's the last time we scored a goal in the Premier League. It's just been 1-0s and 3-0s. 1-0, man. It's just been 1-0s and 3-0s. And the next game, as bad as they are, Liverpool away. Liverpool away. I don't care how bad Liverpool are. We ain't getting anything at Liverpool. We ain't getting nothing at Liverpool. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't score and we concede plenty. So that'll be another whitewash. And then it will just be Tottenham and Sunderland left. That's it. We're not, what? You're not going to Anfield next and getting anything. It's not happening. Are we playing Tottenham before or after the cup final? It should be another concussion substitution. Thank God it's after, because the worst thing that this lot could do is be playing Tottenham before the cup final. Watch them rest players and put in another disgraceful performance and lose at home to Tottenham with a second string team. This is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. This fucking guy, bruv, yapping.
I don't want to hear anything from him. I don't want to hear anything from him. Him saying, "Oh, I don't care. I don't. Oh, it's not important." No, he's getting slapped in the face, dirty slap in the face. I'm sorry. 3-0 at home to Nottingham Forest second string team. I'm seeing Lavia. I'm seeing Caicedo. I'm seeing Palmer. I'm seeing Enzo. I'm seeing Cucurella. I'm seeing Sanchez. I'm seeing João Pedro. What? What's the meaning of this? And he's going to say it doesn't matter, even though they got no European football to manage.
He's just angry because Forest are safe. You're lashing out. Let me let him know. Yo, Tobes, you're just lashing out because Forest are going to be safe after this. 42 points. You're welcome. He's just lashing out. I swear they lost to Forest as well. Everybody could lose at home to Forest, man. Forest are a good team. When did Spurs play Forest? They lost the same, bruv. 3-0 as well. They hold the same corn. Oh, my days. This is what it's become. I don't even know how I'm even going to speak on this game. Honestly. All I know is Tottenham lost 3-0 at home to Forest. If you wanted the job done, you should have done it yourself. That's all I have to say. Don't be asking us for favours. Don't be asking us for favours. If you wanted the job done right, you should have done it yourself. Because, boy, we've come here and just disgraced ourselves. Look at him typing back, taking the bait. We love it. We love it so much. I'm lashing out because you're shit. This is something else, man. This is something else. There's no way these men scam a cup out of this season the way they're playing. There's no way. There's no way. No way. Santos, come on. Again, like I said, all and any substitution. I don't think I even had Santos on the bench. All and any substitution is null and void right now. It's all null and void. 20 minutes to go. 3-0 down. 3-0 down. I actually can't believe what I'm looking at. Every time I look at that score, I just get even more perplexed. 3-0. And then, yeah, he's spitting. Listen, it cussing us right now, bruv. Bro, are you mad? Fuck, you know. I need this to end. I need this to end. Fuck, you know. And you just know time is going to go by so slowly as well. You just know it. It's just... bruh, it's just... It's insane. Gusto. (3-1). João Pedro. They finally got their first goal since early March. Bro, I could not care any less, honestly, please. It's João Pedro. They're going to tell me he's offside. They're going to tell me João Pedro's offside. Watch. Look, that one little foot that stepped over that line, yep, offside. Offside. He's definitely off. Even my little blind eyes can see that. Clear offside, because your foot just stepped right over the penalty box line. 6 yard line right there. We see it. There, yep, off. He looks off to me. The line is going to help us a lot. He looks off to me. I don't really give a shit. I can't lie. We're not coming back. And at this point, it's too disgraceful, man. It's too disgraceful, bro. It's just been too disgraceful. I just can't wait for this to be over. Can't wait for this to be over. FA Cup, I'm gonna delude myself into thinking there's a chance. I'm gonna watch that game with stars in my eyes. And then league's finished. Season's finished. Season's finished. Fucking hell. This is mad. This is so mad. 75 minutes gone. Bruv. These commentators, consolation is ending this goal drought. Nobody done give a damn. Who gives a damn about this goal drought? We are losing 3-0 at home to Nottingham Forest. Nobody gives a flying fuck. I'll tell you that right now. This is so bad. If I could fast forward time and I could end this game in the next 5 minutes, in the next 5 seconds, I would do it. Honestly. I would do it.
You know what? You don't even deserve a call, Matisse, because I feel embarrassed even calling you and wasting your precious time. But I'm going to send a voice note anyway. But you lot are embarrassing. You know what I mean? Make sure you tell your chat that, yeah? You lot are embarrassing. Forest is B team, bro. You know what I mean? They had one eye on the Europa League, bro. Like, you know how disgraceful that is? And you know what? You can forget it about Cole Palmer. Keep him there. We don't even want him anymore, man. He's actually making it. Brother, like you, man, brother,
Yep. Yep. There's no dressing this up. Even the most positive, deluded individual cannot dress this up. This is an absolute shambles. This is an absolute shambles of a football match. For me, yeah, sack him again. Sack the interim. Sack the interim. Just sack everyone, bruv. Sack everyone, honestly. I can't believe what I've watched. People need to leave. Aaron says, we need to sit these owners in the middle of the effing pitch and ask them questions. Beyond a joke now, F the directors, F the owners, donkeys. Ricky saying, Man, you need to go to Hawaii because of Chelsea, not Arsenal. Facts. Maybe both, who knows? Danny's saying, you English Chelsea fans have to do a proper protest that actually amount to something. Stop waving flags, let loose, blue come out. Knots is playing a B team. B team still winning. What's happened to Chelsea, says Ray. If Arsenal win the double, that's it. You should come to the parade. You come to the parade. Come to the parade? I won't be in the country. What are you talking about? I won't even be in the continent. I won't even be in the continent. I don't think you understand how far I'm willing to go. You should be asking whether I'm coming back. Whether I'm coming back. I might just Breaking Bad this shit and just throw a little thing on this whole damn studio and just kapoof, bro. Nice little cinematic backdrop, walking away from the disaster. The whole studio collapsed, finished. It's been a good ride. 5 years, 5.5 years, strong. It's been good. At the end of the season, I want to see 5 to 10 players sold, including Palma, while we pay for them. I prioritized gym over the game. I felt so bad, but not anymore. My general, sir, it's court-martial time. Get that uniform out just for that. We don't care about Forest. It's West Ham we got to cook. Where did Abby predict Chelsea are going to finish? I can't remember. I actually can't remember. But Club World Cup, I think it will probably be actually higher than you'd expect. If you win the Cup, it'll be a more successful season than Arsenal. I don't know, man. I think I'm getting to a point where even if we win that Cup, I'm definitely going to still feel a lot of shame on this. This season can't even be fixed with that Cup. That Cup is just for the fans, like I said. But this season, it can't be mastered with an FA Cup. The only thing that could fix a season as this bad is a Champions League. A league campaign this bad can only be fixed with a Champions League. It can't be mastered with no FA Cup. Champions League, you can lose your heads. But even then, people would still be like, yo, we need to sort ourselves out. FA Cup, you can't. You can't finish in these positions. FA Cup is just for the fans, bro. Everything stays the same in regards to all opinions on these owners and these directors, bro. FA Cup ain't going to save nobody. Can't save nobody. It just gives us a nice day out. Is there any way you beat that 12th from 22 to 23? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could finish lower than 12th. I'm sure we can. I'm sure if we put our minds to it and we rack our brains together and we really, really lock in, I think we can finish below 12th. Yeah, I think we can get that done for you. If we lock in and we focus, we can finish below 12th. We can. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Can definitely do that. We got to lock in, though. If we're going to do it, we got to lock in. It's not going to just be given to us. You can't just finish 12th just by fluke. You got to really lock in if you want to finish 12th. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can find. We might be able to put up the worst league position finish in Blue Coat history. That'll be a stat. So let's see what we can do. Oh, we got a 4-0 in us. Oh, we got a little 4-0. No? Nottingham Forest. Palmer losing ball for fun. You finished 12, 20, 23, 44 points. It's okay. How many points are we on now? How many points are we on now? $48. Wait. Yeah, 48. Anyone who's either not booing or not leaving, says HBK. Kai Sinat, 1 yellow card away from 3-game suspension. Hugh was right about Cole Palmer. I don't think so. United says, imagine Chelsea get no Europe next season after all the talk for United you had. They're not going to get Europe. Today has shown they're not going to get Europe. The only way they can get Europe is if they win the FA Cup. That's the only way. They won't be getting Europe any other way. They're very much prepared to finish anywhere between 8th, 9th to 12th. They're very much ready for that. There's not enough empty seats. I really don't know what people are staying. Unless they're staying to boo this team off and boo this whole infrastructure off. I don't know what people are still doing there. It's a bank holiday Monday. I don't know what on earth you're still doing in that stadium. Must be taboo. But the problem is, so many people have left that the boo is not going to be loud enough. So you may as well leave. The boo will not be loud enough because so many people have left. So it's a double whammy. It's an L. It's a double L because too many people have left for the boo to be loud enough for the people who have stayed to boo. So really, everybody should have just left. Or everybody should have stayed. But you got to pick a struggle. You got to pick a struggle. You can't do 50%. Then we achieve nothing. There's not enough empty seats and the boo will not be loud enough. This needs to be more choreographed. If everybody's going to stay and watch this shit to boo at the end, fair enough. Or everybody leave and it's just pure silence at the end, which would have worked as well. We need to be more in sync. There's way too many people in this ground. I'm trying to see Chelsea written out in them blue seats nice and clearly, bruv. I'm trying to see them seat patterns. I'm trying to see that maquette, bruv. I'm trying to see that shit clearly. Oh, fucking hell. I might have to start watching this on mute because I don't want to hear these commentators speak over this dross any longer. Why am I even watching this, bruv? With glasses. I don't need to see this, bruv. Man's acting like he needs to see this in 4K. For what? Like I need to see this shit clearly, bruv. I see the blur, bruv. I can see green, red, blue. It's all the same shit, bruv. Fuck. I ain't watching this in 4K for what reason, bruv? Oh my days. This is one of them times me being legally blind is gonna work to my advantage. If I had just been watching the game like this for the second half, I would have had a much better day. I don't need to see this crystal clear. I need to see this. I don't need clarity on this. I might even be able to pretend that we're red and they're wearing blue. How about that? There's a couple stars on the top of their ting. There's a couple stars on the top of our ting. Both of us won 2 Champions Leagues. Next thing you know, Chelsea beat Nottingham Forest 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. Who's going to tell me otherwise? Even if you do say something, I can't see it. So, unless someone's going to check me in person, say it. I can't see the typing in the chat. Everybody's going to try to correct me. Man, we beat them 3-0, bruv. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's all the same thing, bruv. This football thing is very fluid, bro. Either team can win, either team can lose, both teams can score, either team cannot score. It's the same thing, bruv. It's all just one big washing machine of things happening together on the pitch. We can blur the lines. We make grey areas, man. Some people scored, some people didn't. Who cares what team they were playing for? It's not really that important. It's not really that deep. God grief. Commentators, I need you to say Bluco out. Please. I need one of these commentators to say Bluco out, man. Please. Stop all the analysis, bruv, on the team. Please, bruv. Stop talking about the recruitment, bruv. Stop talking about Callum McFlurry, bruv. Please just say Bluco out. You'll help the cause. All for one and one for all, man. Please. We're in this shit together. You already got one Big Six team hanging by a thread in this division. You don't need to lose another one. Next thing you know, the marketing's gone. Then the branding. Next thing you know, you only got 4 teams. That's less games that people want to watch on TV. The concurrence drop. The revenue drops. The packages. Everything finish. Woo! Far! João Pedro! Player of the season, shining light. What a goal. Damn. Damn. That was good. I wish it meant something, but it was nice. It was nice to see. Damn. Man said I'll do it myself. That's the best consolation goal of all time. That's better than Richarlison's. That's how you score a consolation goal. You see that? That's how you pick that ball out of that net. Now I'm going to have to deal with the social media admins suggesting that should be goal of the month in a 3-1 defeat at home to Nottingham Forest. Fuck you know, bruv. Oh my God. Can you please pick your goal of the month in this poll below? Is it João Pedro's consolation goal in a 3-1 defeat at home to Nottingham Forest? Or is it... Yeah, we have no other options. Straight to the under-18s and the women's team. Ain't got no other options, chat. May goal of the month sorted. See? Locked in. Banked. See? You got to leave with something. Commentator said we should get a consolation. We've just bagged the goal of the month. And how many days are we into May? 4 days. Ahead of schedule. Got the goal of the month bagged. What's next? What's next on the list? We'll get it done. Five minutes left. Oh, God. I thought we were nearly done. What I wouldn't kill right now for one of them AFCON referees to just come on, run in this pitch and blow that final whistle, man. Honestly. Enough of this. Every minute that goes by is just torture. Oh yeah, let me update the score. It would be my pleasure. Fucking hell. Can't wait until the season's finished, man. It's going to be a nice summer. Good weather, good vibes. World Cup. Can't wait. Six. When was the last time, guys, we lost 6 games in a row in the Premier League? Has that ever been... Have we ever done that before? Have we got any old heads that could fact check this shit? Was it 1952 or some shit? When was the last time we did this? Please. Has this ever happened? It's never happened. Wow. Never happened. Never been done. Ever. We are factually, historically, watching the worst run of losses any Chelsea fan has ever watched. Ever! That is an achievement. This club has been functioning since 1905. The Chelsea fans in World War I, II, they have not seen this before. Never. In the history of being a Chelsea fan, has any Chelsea... You guys should feel incredibly lucky. You are the select generation of Chelsea fans that have seen this. No Chelsea fan in any walk of life, no human being that can claim to have supported Chelsea in the history of human beings can sit here and tell you that they've witnessed worse runs than you. You are in the trenches. No guy has been in the trenches more than you. You are in the trenches. Carry this with you in your future life of supporting this football club. Any people that come to you and say, oh, you're not a real Chelsea fan, tell them this day. Tell them this day where we lost 6 games in a row in the league. Tell them. It could be 7. It will be 7 against Liverpool. Actually, I'll predict that now. It will be 7. Let them know. Let them know. And you could even apply a little bit of extra tax for the fact that you're meant to be good. The Championship Chelsea fans, the second division Chelsea fans, they knew we weren't good. So their mentality and their mental health was already intact because they knew what they were getting. We don't know what we're getting. We're still coming to terms with what we're getting. So it's extra problematic. Got to apply tax. Too good to be true tax. Crazy. That is full time, and that is the worst performance of the season. Again, I'm sorry. I know the Brighton one was 3-0. I know we scored at the end, but with the context applied, that is the worst performance of the season, and I'm sorry, I'm not negotiating. I'm not negotiating. You have just been battered by a team that are... They are literally only just now out of relegation. Out of the relegation conversation. They played their second string team. They played their second string team. We saw names on that team sheet we've never heard of before. We saw players we didn't know existed. And you didn't just lose, you were battered. Look at that team. I didn't know who Abot was before this game. I didn't know who Abot was. Now, big up Abot because Abot went off with a concussion, so I hope Abot is well. I didn't know who Abot. I didn't know who Abot was. I don't know who Jar is. Who is Jar? Morotto, looking like B-Tech Morata, but with an O at the end, sounding like some motor business, some car insurance business, maybe Morotto. Who is that? Nets. Neto, but with a Z at the end. Nets. Sounded like some basketball team in America. Nets. We know McAtee because we were linked. We know Dominguez. Sounds like a great holiday destination. Yates, we know Yates. Bakwa, I didn't know this brother. We know Jesus. But, boy, they're saying this Ja Rule back there. I don't know. I'm perplexed. We are a disgrace. I don't know what to do. I wanna hear others cuss us, but I also have to cuss us. I don't know what to say going into the future shows that I have to participate in, unfortunately, because I'd rather not be there. But like, there's a burning desire for me to cuss us, but I've done it so many times this season. I want to hear someone else cuss us. I want to hear someone outside of this mess cuss us. I want to see someone else with no bias, with no horse in this race. I don't even want to hear a Man United fan cuss us. I don't want to hear an Arsenal fan cuss us. I don't want to hear a Liverpool fan cuss us, a City fan. I want to hear a Brighton fan. I want to hear a Bournemouth fan. I want to hear a Brentford fan. I want to hear from someone I never hear from. I want to hear from people that have restricted budgets. They have small stadium capacities, limitations, FFP, all these things. And I want to hear what they have to say about Chelsea Football Club. Because it's easy to hear it from the teams that are winning or achieving or have spent what they've also spent. I want to hear it from mid-table teams in this league that just comply with the rules, spend within their means, and what they think of this disgusting institution. I want to hear what they think, because It must be incredible as a Premier League fan supporting one of those clubs to see Chelsea blow up nearly £2 billion. Imagine if they had £2 billion. Imagine if they had £2 billion to spend, what they would do with it. It must be fascinating to watch a team blow up £2 billion. It must be incredible. The only part of our team that I like is the midfield, and it was bossed. £250 million. British pounds. Outplayed by a two-man midfield of Nottingham Forest. An Anderson-less two-man midfield of Nottingham Forest. Bossed. How? Numerically, you have an advantage. You're on home turf. You have a slight, is meant to be an advantage. And they've rested. They have their weaker players out there. And heads are not rolling. Heads are not rolling. They're looking at Marco Silva, Areola. We are losing 3-0 consecutively, consistently, back to back to back to back. Today we got a 3-1. This is an improvement. Losing 3-1 is an improvement. We scored a goal. This is how bad we are, that we've actually improved. Because we scored. It's insane. What's happened here? This is historic. We're witnessing history, chat. We are literally this. Do you know why this is worse than the Potter season? Because of what we had achieved in the summer against PSG in that final. What we had done against Barcelona. What we looked like we were doing in the league. It makes this worse because you've had, it's not your first year. You're not just getting your feet under the table. You're not just making mistakes that you're learning from because you're early in and you're naive and you're stubborn and you don't know what you're doing. You are seasoned vets, incompetent seasoned vets at this point, but you're seasoned vets regardless. You've been around the block for enough years to know better, and you're still screwed. They have literally put us right back where they found us, or where they put us in the first season. We finished 12th, and right now, we look like we're going to finish about 10th, 11th, who knows, 12th. But so what's happened? What type of project is that? Where you finish in the worst possible position you can really feasibly finish in the first season, and then 4 years later, you go and finish there again. What trajectory is that? What mountain is that? Did you get to the top of the mountain when you won the Conference League and then you went back down the mountain? Is that what this is? Is the pinnacle of this project the Conference League win and the Club World Cup? Is that what this is? So we climbed the mountain, finished 12th, then we got 6th, then we got 4th. That was the mountain, the pinnacle. And then we're going back down. And we're not even gradually going down. We're right back to the bottom of the mountain. Right back to the bottom. Just like that. If it was my business, shouldn't be a business, but let's just be realistic. If it was my business, my institution, every individual would be fired. Everyone would be fired. Why not? What do you have to lose at this point? You can't do any worse than you're doing. You may as well fire everyone, but you won't because you think this is okay. Everybody should be sacked. There should be a clear out. There should be a clear out. I'd fire everyone. There would be tumbleweed on the bench against Liverpool. There would be no manager, no interim, no coaching staff. It would be just tumbleweed. You know when you go and see them Texan movies? It would just be tumbleweed rolling on the bench, up and down the touchline, tumbleweed. When the players don't know what to do next, they turn, they look, they see tumbleweed. They realize, oh, it's up to us. That's it. Nobody needs to sit over there. No one needs to say anything. Silence. Pure tranquility. Just silence. Silence and tranquility and peace and harmony. No words. No words. We are... Whew. If I've said this before and I'll say this again. If I didn't support us... Oh, man. If I didn't support us, I would be our worst nightmare on this platform. If I didn't support us, I would be our worst nightmare on this platform. It's only because I support us that I am able to sometimes bite my tongue with just how despicable and disgraceful we actually are. Because it's not really Chelsea. It's not really us. This is the people that are running us. It's individuals that you won't even know or see that are causing this havoc, that are causing this problem. But they make it. I don't want to hate. I don't want to say, oh, I hate Chelsea, because I don't hate Chelsea. But the people that are running Chelsea, the people that are in charge of Chelsea, the people that Chelsea employ, oh, I hate them. But we have to differentiate between the club that we love and the people in charge of it. Because if we don't start to differentiate that, we're going to end up hating this lot. We're going to end up hating these people. We're going to end up hating this whole thing. This whole thing here, it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's nasty work. It's nasty work, what's going on here. This is, I can't fathom what I've just watched. I've just watched us. We got battered. First off, I don't think we did anything. Apart from hit the post with Enzo. Nottingham Forest, second team. It's not even Gibbs White in form starting the game. And we had people who we love dearly like Thiago Silva actually watching this shit. Apparently Thomas Tuchel watching this shit. This was on TV, you know. This shit was on TV. This was broadcasted to millions of people. Millions of people have seen us like this. Like I said, we're unkept. We're dirty. We're scruffy. We smell. We stink. No one should be in our yard. I want our games at 3 o'clock in the blackout on a Saturday. No one should be legally binding, legally allowed to watch. If you find a way, fair play. For me, I've never found a way. I've never found a way. 3 o'clock, finished. Can't find a way to watch. But no, it shouldn't be broadcasted, this. This is assault. This is criminal. You can't put this on TV. 3 o'clock blackout to the rest of the season. We're playing Liverpool. I want that on 3 o'clock on a Saturday. I don't care what people have to say about it. I want it 3 o'clock on a Saturday. Tottenham, 3 o'clock on a Saturday. I don't care if it's a midweek game. Move it to Saturday. I don't want the masses to be able to watch this anymore. I want to put them out of their misery. They know what it is now. You've seen enough. It's time to go. Let us deal with this matter internally. We will speak to you very soon. Well, let's not say very soon. We'll speak to you when we speak to you. But right now, this has become an internal matter. They don't broadcast Bournemouth. They don't broadcast Brentford like this. They don't broadcast Brighton like this. We are with them. Please show us some decency and some level of respect. Stop broadcasting us. Stop broadcasting us. Take that TV revenue out of Blueco and put it back in the Premier League's pocket. Stop broadcasting us. We're not decent. We're not decent. We're in our dressing gown. Please turn the TV off. Let us deal with this internally. We got a lot to work out. We got a lot to go through. A lot of heads are rolling right now. A lot of people are in big trouble. Let us deal with this internally. It could get messy. It could get dark. When we're ready to come outside and talk publicly, we'll do a press conference, we'll speak, we'll say what we need to say. We'll own up for our misgivings. We will. But right now, we need to shut it down. We need to shut Chelsea down. People say shut the country down, put it in lockdown. We need to put Chelsea in lockdown. We need to put Chelsea in lockdown. After that, we need to shut it down. I know we're bad. Even I didn't think that was going to happen. Nobody thought that was going to happen. I'm sorry. When we saw the starting 11s, nobody thought that was actually going to happen. And especially not like that. If I knew that could have happened, wow. It's mad that this team have gone down in my estimations. I didn't even think that was possible. I didn't think there was any lower they could go. Today they went lower. They went down in my estimations. And for you to be able to do that is incredibly impressive. I really didn't think you had it in you. I'm shell shocked, honestly. I'm gonna go through super chats. I don't think I've ever stayed this long after a game. But I just truly can't even be bothered to even end. I can't be bothered to click the buttons. I'm so apathetic, so disillusioned, so disgusted with what just happened. I can't even be asked to even press the buttons I need to press to wrap this up in an orderly fashion. I feel like I'm in some sort of like, I don't know. This don't feel real. This doesn't feel real. Even as a Liverpool fan, I feel bad for you, man. Appreciate it. But I'll be honest. I wouldn't feel bad for us if I was you. I'll be so real. Out of all the clubs on the planet right now, out of all of the clubs out here, we're not top of the pile to feel bad for. The way we move, the way we operate, the way we spend. One thing I wasn't expecting was sympathy. That's the one thing I wasn't expecting. If we were going to win, doing all this, and be disliked at the same time, fair is what it is. I wasn't expecting any sympathy for this. This is it. Who would you want? Who would you want Chelsea to coach? Any Chelsea coach any person that I would want to manage this football club and bring in their own coaching staff and hopefully recommend their own technical director, which wouldn't be a recommendation, it would be a demand, would be too smart to come to this club. So we have a problem. There is nobody that I rate who has two brain cells to put together, who can see what's going on, who can realistically come to the conclusion that they should come to this club. So whoever comes to this club, it's either going to be somebody I don't want, somebody that's not good enough, fast-tracked, or they're going to go down in my estimations with their decision-making. Because you'd be an absolute fool. You'd be dumb. You'd be dense to think that this is the next job for you if you're actually of some serious level and you're some serious potential. Manu says, how you go to beat Barca to lose again, Nottingham Forest second team? I don't know. I'd like to split the two seasons in half, personally. Be honest, bro, how much do you hate Blueco? Hate is a strong feeling. And let's just say, yeah, without putting hands on people, I'm very angry, and there's a lot of hatred. But I will refrain from saying any more. I'm a very unhappy bunny. You are losing to Spurs and keeping them up. Accept, make peace with it, pray for Chelsea. Says Steve. Brent, usually I say, stop, I want to go. Where am I going? Usually I say, guys, I want to go. I need to go. Where am I going? What is left for me after this? What? Dinner? Gym? Where am I going? There's nowhere to go. It's 5:30. It feels like it should be 10:30. This feels like a game that should have been played late so I could say I'm going to bed. I can't even go to bed after this. I can't even go to sleep after this. Do you know how fucking disgusting this is? I gotta stay awake. I can't even go to sleep. I can't even just say, oh, I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna sleep it off, wake up the next day, pretend it never happened, move on. I gotta actually stay awake for this shit after this. Don't forget, man, if you beat Man City, you'll still win a trophy before Arsenal and you'll win your bet, bro. If we're going to keep getting slapped up like this until that final, boy, I don't even know anymore. Millhouse, how have you lost to this Forest B team? World champs and no Europe peak. Can we talk about shocking officials, please? I don't give a fuck about the officials. The performance is too diabolical. It's too diabolical, I'm sorry. Radio, well, that's not radio. I'm not sure what that name is, but relegation from form, surely directors get sacked. They don't get sacked. They don't get sacked. Sean says, to be fair, with backs to the wall, we drew the second half with interim manager, things to build on. I need to go, bro. I need to. Yeah, yeah. You know what? That super chat just sent me to Azkaban. I wasn't gonna leave, but that super chat forced me to. I don't even know what to say. All I'm gonna say is, yeah, I'm booking flights. I actually don't think it matters anymore what happens. I think I'm booking flights anyway. I think I'm going to Hawaii. I think I'm going to Hawaii. This has been a really bad season. I'm gonna do the Aloha Oi. I was a big fan of Lilo and Stitch as a kid. I'm gonna go. Love.